This is Viking TV.
Since 1902, Central National Bank has been serving Eastern Oklahoma with outstanding customer service. Our staff is friendly and honest, and we value your business. Whether you need loans for farming, ranching, small business, or home, Central National Bank is a great choice. As a division of First National Bank Fort Smith, CNB has many locations to serve you. For all of your banking needs, let Central National Bank deliver the level of service that you deserve.
C2 Supply in Poto has what it takes to back you up. From industrial tools to safety gear, welding supplies to hardware. If you need it to get the job done, C2's got it. No gimmicks, no waiting, just the parts, products, power, and service you need right here, right now. Stop by C2 on North Broadway Street, where they specialize in hydraulic and industrial supplies, including motors, batteries, hoses, and oils. C2 Supply, Poto's source for serious work. Stronger, tougher, local. C2 Supply.
For more than 50 years, manager Jim Cook and his staff at Evans and Miller Funeral Homes have been serving and helping LaFleur County residents honor their loved ones. They are committed to providing the highest quality funeral services for a fair and reasonable cost, from full traditional services to cremations with a combination of service options. They are here to serve you and your family in your time of need. Evans and Miller Funeral Homes, a tradition of trust for over 200 years.
And good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Mark Pollard Park here in Poto, Oklahoma, on the campus of Carl Albert State College, as your Vikings get set to take on what is going to be a great matchup this afternoon as NEO comes to town. The NEO Golden Norsemen, and this has been a good matchup. These two teams have already met once this season, and I look for it to be another great game. Of course, last time these two teams got together on March 3rd, NEO came away with the win 7-3. The last 10 meetings between these two have been close. It's been a 6-4-2 lead for NEO. So the Vikings look to come into this one and get a little redemption to get started in this game. Of course, both teams come in with records. We'll start with NEO. Looking at their overall record, they come in at 22-9. They're currently on a 7-game winning streak. At home, they're 12-0, but on the road, this has been an area of improvement needing improvement here for NEO. On the road, they're only 9-7. On neutral sites, they're 1-2. And for your Carl Albert State Vikings, they come into this one 22-14 overall. Currently on a 2-game losing streak. They did lose to at Western Oklahoma State College, 13-0 in the first game, and then 11-1 in that second game back on March 28th. So looking to come into this, get things going once again. If we know anything at home, Carl Albert is dangerous. They come into this 16-3 overall, 5-10 on the road, and they're 1-1 on neutral site games. And now we're going to pause for the national anthem. We'll be right back. You're listening to Viking TV. Well, as they say, play ball.
Play ball.
I am Kyle Garner, joined by my partner this afternoon, Big Dave. Glad to be back in the booth with you. Of course, I was gone Friday, Saturday during those softball games, but now I'm back in the booth with you. Glad to be back. How was it? How are you feeling?
Feeling fantastic. How about yourself?
Oh, wonderful. Can you beat the weather outside right now?
No, you cannot. I will say it is a little windy, like kind of normally is here at Carl Albert State College, but it's not too bad. So, and you know, with that not being so windy comes, if we get contact with that ball, it could create some serious home runs today.
Oh, we've seen it a couple times already this season out here. That's the beautiful thing about being in this ballpark is when the wind is in your favor, it's going to light up the scoreboard. And we were talking just a little bit ago kind of about these two teams and how they've matched up against one another. These two teams are very familiar in pretty much every sport with one another. And when they get together, it is a clash. And I'm excited to see what comes out of this one. Like I said, these two teams have already met once this season. NEO did walk away with the win. Of course, that game was played up at NEO. And so now we're back at home where, like I said earlier, the Vikings, they're dangerous. And as we get set underway here, starting pitcher for your Vikings this afternoon, going to be number 7, Blake Vanderberg. Vanderberg has had a great season so far, and they're looking to see what he can do today as we're going to start the starting lineup here for the Norsemen. Leading us off here, it's going to be Krekelwitz at number 2. Batting in at number 2 is going to be Descaro. Number 3, Marin. And then 4th will be Lalonde, Guillemette coming up. Mitchell, followed by Whitlock, Ryan, and Hughes will be at the bottom of the order. And coming to the plate now is going to be Krekelwitz.
Some of those Canadian names are a little hard to say, aren't they?
Yeah, that's what I've noticed. There was quite a few Canadian players there for NEO.
We had to ask a few questions before we got started today.
Well, we're trying to make sure, please forgive us, we're not going to sit here and say that we're 100% professional when it comes to names. And
not English majors.
We're not English majors here. Let's see, here's Vandenberg gets set for the first pitch. And that one's going to be just a little bit high outside. Going to call ball 1. I will say NEO does come into this one. They've had just under 300 runs on the year. Right around, so that puts them right at 50th in the rankings there. So just under 300 runs. They've had about 326 hits. They've had 40 home runs on the season. And there's another ball thrown right there. So make it a 3-0 count here. As we are top of the first here at Mark Pollard Park on this, we said, man, beautiful afternoon. As you can see there, another pitch there. Ball 4. And that's going to send that's going to send Krekelwitz to first base as Descaro makes his way up. Number 13 coming in. Descaro comes into this one. And great batting average. He's .323 on the season. And there's the pitch. And that's going to send a man to second. It will be an 0-1 count here for Descaro as Krekelwitz makes his way to second now. Norseman with one man in scoring position. And it looks like the catcher's going to take a second. They're going to head to the mound. We're going to step aside for a quick break. We'll be right back here on Viking TV.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
And that's a hit down the third base line. Can he beat the catch to first? He cannot. So that'll keep a man on second. Descaro will be thrown out at first. That gives us 1 out. Just moments ago, they had to have a little conversation on the mound there. It looks like Wooten went to go give Vandenberg some confidence there and talk to him a little bit. See if he can't help him out. Of course, Descaro then got a piece of it right down the third base line there. But thrown out at first. So it was still only one man on. That pitch is going to be outside, 1-0 count. Vandenberg checks second, throws, and there's a strike. 1-1 count. Vandenberg checks on Krickelwitz to make sure he's not trying to make a move here on him. Throws, and that's going to be ball. It's going to be a 2-1 count here. Vandenberg, the sophomore, comes into this one. He's had 2 wins on the season. Seen him 7 times. And at this, he's given up 10 hits a game. But coach has confidence here in him in this one. There's a swing, and it goes way off. Foul. Of course, the last time we were out here, last time we were broadcasting out here, man, it was a great ball game. Great matchup, a lot of bats, a lot of offense in that game. Carl Albert looking to do much of the same here. Vandenberg checks second, throws home. And it's going to be a 3-2 count. So full count here for Marin. Lalonde up next for the Golden Norseman. Vandenberg with the pitch. Gets a piece of it, sends it right out to center field. Can they get underneath it?
Yep.
And they do.
They
Out
did.
number 2.
All right.
Great play there by the Vikings. Of course, that's number 14, Joaquin, out there. And that will send Lalonde up to bat here for the Golden Norseman. 2 outs, 1 on. And there's a pitch. It's going to be a little outside there, so 1-0. Lalonde comes up to bat. He's been at the plate 91 times on the season, has 32 hits, and he's batting .352. That's going to be a ball. So 2-0 count. He knows how to bring them around, though. He's had 31 RBI on the season, so he knows how to get them moving here. Trying to send Krickelwitz home, and there's a strike called. Makes a 2-1 count here. And there's the pitch. And that's going to be ball 3. 3-1 count now. Vandenberg with the pitch. And strike 2 call. 3-2, full count here. 1 out away from getting to the bats. Of course, in that first game, Carl Everett started with 2 runs in the first. And that's going to be a swing and foul ball. Still 3-2, 2 outs here. In that first game, Carl Albert started the game with 2 runs to get the game going. And then NEO answered with 3 runs, and then the rest was history after that. I know they're taking on a very good NEO team, so they've got to make everything. You got to want everything's got to be tight today. And there's another swing and a foul ball there. 3-2 count. Lalonde at bat here for the Golden Norseman. I do have 1 on. Krickelwitz on second. And there's the pitch. And they're going to call that one ball 4. So now the Golden Norseman will have 2 on. And that will send up number 11, Gulamete. Clemente's had 81 at-bats. He's been in 31 games, made an appearance. 26 hits, 27 RBI. And ball one's going to be thrown there by Vanderberg. 0-1 count, 2 outs. Man, it's going to be low outside, ball 2. 2-0 count here. The Norsemen have 2 on. Krinklewitz and Lalonde. Lalonde at first. Due up will be Mitchell. There's the pitch and a swing and a miss. Well, let's see what they. 2-1 count here. Vikings do have 2 outs. Vandenberg with the pitch. They get a piece of that one, and it goes out to left field. Going to be scooped up, but not before one's going to make his way home. Trying to get the third now, trying to tag his man. Can they get him? And he do. There you go. That's going to get, that'll be out number 3 as we're getting ready to go to the bottom of the first. Due up for the Vikings are going to be Joaquin, Torres, and Shibley. We'll be back on here on Viking TV.
People from all over save at the pre-owned mega sale, and it's here in the River Valley at Blue Ribbon in Salisol. Through Saturday only, nearly 200 high-quality pre-owned vehicles are marked for immediate sale. Don't miss it.
Blue Ribbon Salisol, home of the low-price cars.
Save thousands at the pre-owned mega sale now at Blue Ribbon in Salisol. Chevy, Ford, Ram, Jeep, Toyota, Honda, Nissan, and more, all priced to sell. Hurry in through Saturday.
Blue Ribbon Salisol, home of the low-price cars.
C2 Supply in Poto has what it takes to back you up. From industrial tools to safety gear, welding supplies to hardware. If you need it to get the job done, C2's got it. No gimmicks, no waiting, just the parts, products, power, and service you need right here, right now. Stop by C2 on North Broadway Street, where they specialize in hydraulic and industrial supplies, including motors, batteries, hoses, and oils. C2 Supply, Poto's source for serious work. Stronger, tougher, local. C2 Supply.
And we're back here inside Mark Pollard Park on a beautiful Monday afternoon. Baseball going on here is the Golden Norsemen. They get 1 in the first. Now Carl Albert, they're going to come up to bat here, and starting us off is going to be Joaquin, followed by Torres and Shibley. Pitching for the Golden Norsemen will be Sam Lazon.
Let's see if we can get that. Get a couple points here. Get a couple
of runs back here on this one. Like I said, last time these two teams met, Carl Albert started with 2 runs to get things going. And then from there on, NEO just took control of the game. So maybe we'll see what happens here. Of course, Carl Albert, we talked about, they're strong at home. 16 wins on the season. Only 3 losses on the year.
And NEO is the opposite.
Yeah, and if you look at NEO, they're not, when they go on the road, they're strong at home because they're undefeated at home. But when they go on the road, they're only 9-7. All right, coming up to bat here, Joaquin. So Carl Albert does come into this one. They got 286 hits on the season, 29 home runs.
And then just go all the way so it's muted.
Lazon with his first pitch of the afternoon. And contact made there by Joaquin. Yes. Over the head of third baseman, gets it out to left. And he will get on. That's what we needed. Quick start here for Carl Albert. Get a hit, get on, get going. And that will send up. That'll be 0. Torres. Torres comes into this one batting .274 on the season. He's been at plate 32 times. And they're going to be ball 1 called there. 1-0 count. Torres has had 31 hits. 26 RBI. Oh, they tried to, they thought about it. All right, this is where we like Carl Albert because they like to try. They'll steal, and they'll do it well. They do a great job of it here. Joaquin tried to make his way to second. Lazon said, I saw you. Joaquin does make his way to second now. Catcher throws, slides in, gets it. Ball's overthrown.
All right. Well,
yeah, that's a great play there. Great heads-up play by Joaquin to make his way around. Like I said, this is where they're really good.
Yeah, started like I usually start it like when the pitcher gets the ball there.
So let's see, they had 83 stolen bases, make it 84 on the season. Oh, narrowly avoids contact there. Torres does. Makes it a 3-0 count here. And there's the pitch, and that'll be ball 4. And they'll take Torres to first. Now the Vikings with 2 on as Tony 5, Peter Shibley, the lefty, makes his way up to the plate. Shibley comes into this one. He's been at bat 84 times. He's had 26 hits, 16 RBI, and that'll be strike 1 called. 0-1 count. No outs here for the Vikings. They do have 2 on. Inio got 1 run there in the top of the first. Zon checks, swing by Shibley, and that'll go foul ball. Make it 0-2 count. There's the pitch by Lazon.
well, that definitely wasn't a strike.
No, that'll be ball 1. 1-2 count here. And a little outside, 2-2.
Okay.
Trying to see if they get Shibley. Trying to see if they get him to reach a little bit. And there's the zone with the pitch again, and outside makes it a full count, 3-2 here.
He can keep doing that if he wants.
Well, he's going to come back in a bit with a fastball right here.
You think so?
Yeah.
Inside?
He's going to try
this
and get
time?
him. Yeah,
or
we'll see if
closer to the inside than it has been?
Trying to throw him off here. Lazon may go to second here. Throws it, and Shibley gets a piece of it. Still 3-2. That's what he was trying to time him out there to see if he'd go for it. He did, but luckily it goes foul ball. Joaquin and Torres on. Shibley takes a swing, and they will move around the bases here. But unfortunately, foul ball. Got to come back. Still 3-2 count. Shibley getting pieces of it, man.
Yeah, he wants to hit that.
He's going to time it up just right here in just a moment. There's the pitch, and that one's going to be ball 4. And now the bases will be loaded for the Vikings. We got 3 up, 3 on.
Time for a grand slam right here.
As number 3, the man who can do it, Kip Christian, makes his way to the plate.
Good timing.
You talk about a power hitter. This guy, last time out we were here, he was not afraid of that, but he hit everything. I do believe last time he hit home runs, grand slams.
Let's
if you
knock
could
on
give it
some
to
wood
him.
here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Knock on some wood.
See if we can get one here. And there's the hit. And foul ball, 0-1 count. Still no outs here for the Vikings. Plenty of opportunity here in front of them. So Christian's been at bat. And he's had 28 hits on the season, 36 RBIs, batting .283. Lazon trying to get himself out of a jam, throws to third. But Joaquin was ready for it. Joaquin, Torres, and Shibley, 3 men on for the Vikings. Like I said, this team went at home, and they are dangerous. And there's the pitch, and hit there by Christian, sends it deep out to left. Center. Let's see if they can get underneath it. And they don't. They drop it.
All right.
That's going to send runners advancing now. Everyone's going to move bags here, but they will. Looks like they will get Shibley out at second. So that's going to be 1 out, but we'll get 1 run back. Makes it a 1-1 game here. That was a great hit. I told you, Christian gets a piece of it. That thing's going.
Man, he launched that thing. He would have hit it just a hair more.
Oh, it's one of those like you're
Pass
just
the flag.
anticipating, you're holding your breath to go, will it? Yep. Number 27, Tucker Wooten makes his way up to the plate here. Wooten, the sophomore, comes in. He'll have strike one called. So 0-1 count. Only one out. Wooten's had 10 hits, 3 RBIs. He's 313. And there's the pitch. And the runner's going to go to second. And he will get there. Great heads-up play there by Christian. That puts 2 runners in scoring position here for the Vikings. 1-1 count. 1 out. Was on with the pitch. And strike 2 called. 1-2 count. Up next, due up for the Vikings, Follendor, number 19, Grant Follendor. Was on with the pitch, and they'll get a piece of it. Send it to shortstop. They go back home. Can't make the connection. That'll bring 1 run
Come
in.
on, bring it into third. There we go, and second.
Yeah, runners will advance to second and third. Great heads-up play there. That'll give Wooten a double.
And what did I say? Need to get a couple of runs this week.
And they've given you that so far.
I'm the Nostradamus of baseball.
2-1. 2-1. Yeah, your illustrious baseball career that we've talked about a couple times on the broadcast.
It was a T-ball career.
Oh, excuse me. I always get it wrong. Yeah, your illustrious T-ball career. He had a home run and called it quits.
Yep, that was it. That was my big moment in life.
Claim to fame there. And there's the first pitch here of this at-bat. And it'll be a 0-1 count. Strike 1 call there on Follendor. And ball 1. 1-1 count, 1 out. Got 2 runners on for the Vikings. They do have a 2-1 lead right now. Looking to add to that lead.
Let's do a home run right here.
Follendor can do it. He's had 13 hits, 16 RBIs on the season. Coming in batting .283. And he's got a 2-1 count here. Zon with the pitch. And they're going to call ball 3. 3-1 count for Follendor. Look to see if he can get a piece of it here. Work it on as well. Takes a swing. And that'll be called strike 2. 3-1, 3-2, full count here.
Well, I mean, you know, we'll take one more ball and head on over to that final base needs to be filled up.
I'm just trying to give him
a grand slam.
If I can call it here, maybe I'll prophesy it, and there you go.
There you go.
That's going to be outside.
How about it?
Oh, no, they're going to call a strike.
No?
Yeah, they called a strike. Called it strike 3, so that's going to be the second out.
I don't know.
Follendor will head back to the dugout.
That looked pretty out there to me from where I'm sitting.
It was kind of.
That was questionable.
See, this is what I was talking about a little bit ago. As I was telling you guys, if we were in pros, you could just tap your helmet and let's go to review.
Do a replay.
We could do the replay from up here. And that will bring number 22, Gilbert Santiago, to bat for the Vikings. He's got 2 on, 2 outs. And Lazon with the pitch. Ball 1 called.
Of course, I'm not wearing my glasses.
Yeah.
I'm no umpire.
Yeah, I know. We got to be calm up here.
I'm not down there.
We can't be too rowdy. We can do that before and after the game. We can't do it during the game. We got to be calm and professional. Lazon with the pitch, and that one's going to be low. Ball 2. Santiago looking to get two guys in here, and that's going to be called strike 1. 2-1 count here. Santiago comes in. He's got 12 hits on the season. 7 RBI, batting .214. And, narrowly misses that one. Ooh, Looks like it did make contact with the catcher, though. He's a little shaken up. Looks like Whitlock trying to get up and shake that one off. I think that happened last time we were out here, too. I think the catcher had to get up because he got hit in a place no man wants to get hit.
No.
2-2 count, 2 outs. Zahn with the pitch. And he gets a piece of it, sends it out to right field, deep right field.
Wait a minute.
Can they get underneath it? And they do. That will bring us to the end of the first. We're headed to the top of the second when we come back here on Viking TV.
First National Bank has been your local bank for longer than most can remember. We believe that when our customers thrive, our communities thrive. That's why First National Bank has been committed for over 110 years to providing reliable banking, face-to-face service, state-of-the-art mobile or online banking. Our most important assets will always be our customers. When you choose First National Bank, your money is invested into the community, providing loans, local support, and jobs, making our communities better places to live. First National Bank. Local lenders, local decisions.
Fun, funky, elegant. At the Purple Plume, they have something for every kind of woman. Poto's premier boutique, the Purple Plume, offers a rich variety of clothing, accessories, and jewelry. For dressing to the nines or just dressing for the 9 to 5, there are clothes for every mood. They also offer a selection of items ideal for the home and the family. The Purple Plume, for your one-of-a-kind boutique experience in historic downtown Poto.
And we're back here inside the ballpark, Poto, Oklahoma. Carl Albert State College, your Vikings with a great first inning to get things going. Makes it a 2-1 ball game. Vikings leading. And as we get set here to go, Norseman coming back up to bat. Looks like Vanderberg's still out there. And due up is Mitchell, Whitlock, and Ryan for the Golden Norseman. Of course, these two teams, like I said, once they get together, it's always a clash of the Titans. And for those who may be wondering what a Golden Norseman is, apparently in Nordic culture, that is an aristocrat. Whereas where the Viking is more of a warrior type situation.
Kind of from the same neighborhood, just
right.
Maybe one's got more money than the other.
Well, I think that's really what it is. It came down to the the Norsemen, and not just any Norsemen. They're the Golden Norsemen.
Whereas the Vikings eat meat, the Norsemen eat fruits.
Yeah, that kind of thing. And it's going to be strike one called here for Graham Mitchell.
Much rather be a Viking.
Yeah, right. Well, that's kind of what we are at this point. You know, we're more the Viking style. 0-1 count. Pitch by Vanderberg sends that one into play to second base. They'll grab it. They'll throw to first, and they'll throw him out.
Good way to start.
Be out number one here, top of the second. Due up, number 10, Cody Whitlock. Followed by number 3, Camden Ryan. Then we'll see Quentin Hughes. After that, we'll go back top of the order. Vanderberg with the pitch. And that'll be called strike one. 0-1 count. Seems like after they had the conversation, Vanderberg's been bringing a little more heat now. Sometimes that's all it takes. There's this hit there to second base. And he'll throw back to first. And there'll be another quick out there. Out number 2.
Okay. I like where this is going.
Yeah, 2 up, 2 down. It's Camden Ryan batting in that 8th spot. Vanderberg with pitch. And strike called. 0-1. Camden comes in. He's got 8 hits on the season. He's had 10 RBIs. He's batting total 186. And it's going to be ball 1 called. 1-1 count. Vanderberg with the pitch. Contact made and flies foul.
Boy, that was a big one. Big hit, though, right there.
The time
that would have went the right direction.
Yeah.
That would have been.
He was a little late on that one. Vanderberg with the pitch here and makes contact again down third base line. Another foul ball. 1-2 count. Still 2 outs here. There's the pitch. And again, foul ball coming right at Joe. Joe could have reached up and caught that. I had no doubt about that. I mean, we've talked a lot about Joe's skill. And now that Chuck Norris,
I know,
R.I.P., is no longer with us, Joe has got to fill his spot.
That's right. Now everybody's going to be making Joe-isms.
Vanderberg with the pitch makes a 2-2 count, 2 outs. You know, I think Joe just absolutely loves when we bring him into the broadcast like this. But it is true. And that one's going to be a little low there. Full count, 3-2 with 2 outs. Vanderberg looking to get out of this one and get back to the bats. Yep, Joe, now that Chuck Norris is gone, it's your time to shine, my friend. And it's going to be ball 4 thrown. So that'll put Ryan on first.
The man we all thought would never die.
Did he really die, though? Was it death that got him, or
did he do what Elvis did?
Did he do something?
Just took off to a deserted island. He's still alive somewhere.
And there's a hit, center field. And that'll move a man to second. And then I'll put Hughes on first. And now 2 on for the Norseman. And we go back top of the order. Kreckelwitz will be up. Another lefty there, number 8. And there's a piece of it. Go foul ball. 0-1 count. Still 2 outs. Looking for that last one.
Yeah, let's just focus. Let's
try not to allow a 2-out rally here.
Yeah.
And there's the pitch. That one's going to be low outside. Ball 2. Excuse me, ball 1. 1-1 count. Looked like Ryan was trying to take off there. Maybe trying to head for third. Vanderberg with the pitch here. And they're going to call that one ball 2. So now 2-1. I don't know, man. Some of these pitches, I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to leave it where it is. But some of them are a little close for me. A little too close for. I mean, I see what I see what I'm seeing. But there's a hit there, sends it out to center field, and they can't get underneath it, so that it's going to send one home. Second one's coming around third. Can he get home as well? And he does. Third one's headed for third. And they're going to stop there, so it's going to be a triple there with 2 brought in. Makes it a 3-2 ball game now. Norseman back on top as Descaro makes his way back to the plate for the second time this afternoon.
No words on that one.
Yeah, that one was tough.
A little heartbroken on that one.
Yeah, that one was kind of tough, but it was a line drive sent out. Those were always
it was a good
tough.
hit. It was a good hit.
Yeah, those are always tough to defend. There's a pitch, makes it a 1-0 count. Vikings have had 3 hits this afternoon. They got 3 runs to show for it right now. There's a pitch, and that one goes out to left, and that one may clear the wall, and it does.
Oh, it does.
That's going to be a home run there for number 13, Descaro.
Yeah, I feel a talk with the pitcher coming up.
We might want to calm him down just a little bit here and see what. Just take a deep breath. Still in this one.
And he knows it, though. I mean, he's taking a moment to step off that mound there. Let's
take a breather, get your head back on. Those moments are tough. Now it makes it a 5-2 ball game here for the Norseman. Vanderberg with the pitch. And it's going to be ball 1 call. 1-0 count. Number 24, Marin, is now up to the bat. And takes a piece of that one, and that one flies foul ball. Let's go on third base line, went foul, so makes it a 1-1 count. Still 2 outs here for the Vikings. Vandenberg with the pitch, and strike. It's going to be strike 2 called, 1-2 count. And that one sends it right down the center line. Send it out center field. So that'll be a single there. Puts one man on for the Norseman. Marin gets on. Lalonde coming up. Now 5 hits, 5 runs. Gotten 4 runs here in this second inning. Lalonde up to bat for the Golden Norseman. Vandenberg trying to help his team get out of this one. There's the pitch. And that one's going to be too low. 1-0 count. And that one's going to be strike. 1-1 count. Good pitch there by Vandenberg. Good job. That's what he knows he can do. Just that mental focus. Another pitch there. And a little too low. 2-1 count. And that's going to be strike. So strike 2 called, 2-2 count. Need one more of those right here to end this in the top of the second. Get back to the bats. See if we can't go ahead and tack on some here for us. And that one's going to be thrown outside. So now full count, 3-2 with 2 outs. Vandenberg trying to help his team get out of this inning. And the swing going to miss. Strike 3. That's going to be out number 3. And we're headed to the bottom of the second. We'll be back here on Viking TV.
For more than 50 years, manager Jim Cook and his staff at Evans and Miller Funeral Homes have been serving and helping LaFleur County residents honor their loved ones. They are committed to providing the highest quality funeral services for a fair and reasonable cost, from full traditional services to cremations, with a combination of service options. They are here to serve you and your family in your time of need. Evans and Miller Funeral Homes, a tradition of trust for over 200 years.
Since 1902, Central National Bank has been serving Eastern Oklahoma with outstanding customer service. Our staff is friendly and honest, and we value your business. Whether you need loans for farming, ranching, small business, or home, Central National Bank is a great choice. As a division of First National Bank Fort Smith, CNB has many locations to serve you. For all of your banking needs, let Central National Bank deliver the level of service that you deserve.
And welcome back to Mark Pollard Park here at Carl Albert State College. I'm Big Dave along with Kyle, and who's calling all the action. Taking on NEO here today. One game.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we got a doubleheader.
Yeah, but softball tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yep.
So looking forward to that.
That'll be fun.
Yes, it will. Softball is always fun. Let's see if we can get maybe 5 runs this one.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yes, let's do that.
Let's just double up their total every time.
That's right.
I kind of like that.
I do too.
Number 2, Brett Eves up to bat here for the Vikings as we get the bottom of the second underway. And strike 1 is going to be called, 0-1 count. Eves in his first at-bat of the afternoon. He's been at bat 32 times. He's had 9 hits. Struck out 6 times. He's batting .281 on the season. And be an 0-2 count here. He's facing 1-2 count here for Eves. And there's the pitch, and he'll send that one out to left field. And shortstop trying to get a hold of it, but it goes right past him. That's going to put Eves at first. That's all you need right there.
That was a good hit, yeah. I mean,
get the ball into play.
Get a few of those. We good to go.
Like shortstop's coming up hurting a little bit. He got a little stinger on that one. Tried for it. This is what we need. As number 8, Bentley Brown makes his way to the plate here for the Vikings. And after this, due up, we've got Joaquin, Torres, and Shibley. We'll go back top of the order. There's pitch by Lazan. Makes it a 1-0 count. Vikings need a big inning here. Get something going here. If we get 2 on right now, that'd be the ideal. Lazan with pitch, and strike called, 1-1 count. And Lazan throws to first. They'll get back just in time. Good heads-up play there by Eves. Trying to keep him honest over there on first. Lazan with the pitch. And Brown tried for that one, but Eves is going for second. And they're going to say he's safe. So another stolen base there by the Vikings. That'll give us our 85th stolen base on the season.
Making an art out of it, aren't they?
Yeah, they're doing a great job. Trying to get some runs back here. Brown with a hit, sends it foul ball. Makes it a 1-2 count, no outs. We're going to head top of the order. Zahn checks to second, throws this, and they get him to third. They'll throw it back to first, and that's going to be the first out for the Vikings here. So that's going to be, now that's going to send up, like I said, we're going top of the order here, so that's going to bring Joaquin up to bat for the Vikings. It's always a good time when Joaquin gets up.
Yeah, we've seen him do some really cool stuff.
He's had 46 hits on the season, 33 RBIs. Batting .393.
Whoa.
And almost takes one there. Gets out of the way of it, though.
I'm glad he did, too.
Holy cow.
Don't be hitting Joaquin.
Like a heat-seeking missile coming at him. There's the pitch by Lazan. Joaquin makes contact. Foul ball. 1-1. 1-1 count, 1 out. Due up Torres and Shibley for the Vikings. Lazan with the pitch. Another foul ball there. Makes it a 1-2 count. Vikings do have one on. Eves at second. Zahn checks the pitch, checks second, throws it, and they'll send that one down the third base line. Fair ball, and they're going to bring around Eves. He's headed for home. Joaquin's going for second. So we'll get one run back here.
All right.
There we go. That's what we needed. How do you take the bite out of an elephant? Or how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Come on, somebody.
One bite at a time.
Come on. And that's going to bring to the plate Torres. Batting in that 2 spot this afternoon. Torres comes up, 274 on the season. He's got some hits on him, 31 hits. And he tries to get one there, foul ball. Third base line makes it an 0-1 count, 1 out here. 5-3 ball game. Right now, we're just trading blows. Lazon with the pitch, and that was going to be low. 2-1 count. Ball. 2-1 count for Torres. Trying to drive a couple more runs in here if he can. There's the swing. And they're going to throw for third.
You get it?
No, they call him safe.
Good.
So Joaquin now on third.
That was close.
Yeah, that ball was just a little underthrown there by Whitlock. Couldn't quite get a handle on it there at third. So Joaquin gets to third safely. Let's see if he'll try to steal home. I'd like to see it just one time. Go for it. Pitch by Lazon. Almost takes one to the helmet, Torres does, but he gets down just in time. 3-1 count.
That was quick. He was quick on
That was a
speed
great heads-up play there by Torres. That ball would have taken his helmet straight off. There's the swing, and they're going to call him. Oh, let's see here. Looks like there was some discrepancy. I guess they're going to call it a foul ball. So 3-2. Full count here for Torres. And there's the pitch.
Okay.
Torres puts it into play out to right field. Can they get underneath it? And they do. That's going to be out number 2. And that's going to bring Peter Shibley, the lefty. My guy. Shibley the lefty coming up here. You want a guy that can bring you home. This guy's right here. He's it.
He's a good-sized guy.
Yeah, that's going to be ball 1 called there. Looks like Whitlock may have taken some dirt in the eyes. Yeah, Shibley comes in listed at 6'4". So that's a tall dude.
Yeah.
Of course, Shibley out of Sapulpa, Oklahoma. He bats left, but here's a cool fact about Shibley. Bats left, but he throws right.
Is he left-handed?
Throws right-handed.
Maybe he's right-handed and likes to bat left.
2-0 count, 2 outs. Shibley gets a piece of that one, sends it foul. 2-1 count now. Joaquin on third.
You know, you're a fellow left-hander. There's some things that I prefer to do with my right hand versus my left hand.
It's true.
It's kind of strange, you know. You'd think being left-handed, you're always going to do something left-handed, but
Well, fun fact, I learned how to play acoustic guitar. I learned how to play it right-handed so I could save money and not have to buy a left-handed guitar.
well, yeah. I mean,
$200-300 cheaper.
and now you couldn't.
Well, I can't do
You
it.
couldn't
No,
do
I
it
can't.
left-handed.
I can't. No, not at all. I can't. Any guitar I ever pick up, I have to play it right-handed now. The pitch is going to be outside. 3-1 count here for Shibley. 2 outs for the Vikings. Trying to at least get Joaquin home if we can. And there's the pitch, and Shibley's going to swing. Makes it a 3-2 count, 2 outs. Is on with the pitch, and a swing and a miss there by Shibley, and that's going to bring us to the top, or the end of the second inning. We're going top of the third, coming back here on Viking TV.
There's a Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers, serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area. Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
Ever wondered why your Mazzio's pizza tastes so good? In 3 words, Mazzio's Quality Pledge. We promise you real beef and sausage, real mozzarella, sauce prepared daily with Mazzio's special spices, dough made fresh every day, never frozen, and crisp garden veggies, freshly cut. For lunch or dinner, or any meal in between, each Mazzio's pizza promises top quality ingredients.
Mazzio's is better.
And we welcome you back here in Poteau, Oklahoma on this beautiful Monday afternoon. Right now we've got, mostly clear skies out there. Only about 78 degrees. Great day for some baseball.
Yeah, it is.
Right now, got a little work to do on the defensive side. Looks like we're going to send in a new pitcher for the Vikings. Looks like that's going to be number 35, Aiden Saki.
Have we seen him pitch yet?
We have, yeah. We saw him, not in this one, but we have seen him throughout the season. Saki comes into this one. He's from Poteau. He's a Poteau native.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. Freshman out there.
I remember.
Up to bat right now is Guillemette, one of the Canadian players for the Golden Norsemen. Didn't realize how many Canadian players they had until this game. I'm sitting there going, wow, that's incredible. 1-1 count here for Guillemette. Yes, we did try to make sure that we had all of them correct before we came in here. So if we may not get it right, we do apologize in advance. We're also not French majors either.
No.
To count. I did take French in college, though. Took it my freshman year of college. I took the course because it sounded fun. I think it was the only class that I passed that year.
Really?
Yeah, I have a history. It's fine. Jesus found me. It's all good.
Oh, okay. In that case.
No, I went to class. It was just I had a lot of freedom in college.
But French of all classes.
I did. I actually
was the
really
one you
enjoyed that
passed.
class. Yeah.
Oh,
good play there. Oh, I thought he caught it. Thought Saki got it in his glove there. But that's a hit, so that'll be a single there for Guillemette. Put him on first.
Saki's okay. He was more worried about just getting nailed by the ball than catching it. I think I would have been the same way.
Well, I thought it might have got it in his glove. I thought it was like one of those trick plays where it just wound up in his glove magically, but then it continued out to center field. That would have been really cool play.
Yeah.
That'll send Mitchell up to bat here for the Golden Norsemen. Saki with a pitch. And it's going to be low, which will make it 1-0 count here. No outs. So we're top of the third. Whitlock and Ryan are due up. And there's the pitch. And 2-1. Or 2-0, excuse me. 2-0 count. Two count. 1 on.
There we go.
There we go. Strike 1 called. So 2-1 count here for Saki.
He's starting to get warmed up now.
And sends a hit out to right field. And they will get it, but not before they get 2-1. Uh-oh, Guillemette falls down, but manages to get right back up and get to second. That could have been a dangerous play there. For the Norsemen, not for the Vikings. All right, we got to get a couple outs here now. Time to do a little bit of work here. Whitlock up to bat. Saki checks to second. Throws home, and a swing and a miss there by Whitlock makes it a 0-1 count. Saki with the pitch. And strike two called, 0-2 count. Saki trying to get Whitlock out here. Looks to second, throws home, and it's going to be contact made. Gets that one to first base. He'll tag his bag. Runners do advance to first or second and third, but we will get one out. And that'll bring up number 3, Camden Ryan, the Golden Norseman. Camden Ryan out of Owasso, Oklahoma. He bats right, throws right. For the record. Strike one called there. 0-1 count. One out. Saki with the pitch. And that one goes a little too much in the dirt. 1-1. And there's strike called there, strike two. 1-2 count, one out. 2-1 for the Norseman. Saki doing his best to get the bats back up for the Vikings here. There's the pitch, and there's a swing. Ball goes to the ground, and that's going to be thrown out at first. So that'll be out number 2. Good heads-up play there. 27, Tucker Wooten, catcher for the Vikings. I will say that's something that I like to see is even though it was a dropped strike 3, that where he was running. That's something that you try to teach as much as you can, because I've seen it more and more lately that people don't run. I'm like, you got to run. At least give yourself a fighting chance. A strike one's called there. It's Hughes up to bat. Hughes has already had big hit of the afternoon. Saki with another pitch, swing and a miss. 0-2 count.
Yeah, he had that home run.
Yeah. He had that big hit there. That's what they needed to get going there in that last one. So Saki trying to end this one here. Sends that one up. It's straight up. Can they get underneath it? It's in foul ball territory, and it will fly foul. I think Casey could have caught that one over there on camera.
Yeah.
Still 0-2 count, 2 outs here. The Norsemen have 2 in scoring position. Saki trying to get his team out of this one if he can. And there's the pitch. And that one's going to be overthrown there just a little bit. That'll send one home. And move around. Guillemette will come home, so they'll get a run there. And that'll send Hughes to third. As we bring on number 9. Oh, that's going to be called strike. Good job there. So that's going to bring us our 3rd out, and we're going to head to the bottom of the 3rd. We'll be back here on Viking TV.
Red River Credit Union is expanding in Poto to serve you better. Stop by their branch at 2208 North Broadway or visit their Fort Smith location at 4300 Rogers Avenue, Suite 7. Everyday banking, lending, mortgages, you'll always get competitive rates and personal service. And coming soon, an all-new ITM in Poto with express teller services Monday through Saturday. Learn more at rrcu.com. Red River Credit Union. Banking the credit union way. Loan subject to approval, equal housing lender. NMLS 315545. Federally insured by NCUA.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu.
And we're back here at Carl Albert State College, where moments ago Hughes was struck out swinging, and now we're going back to the bats here for the Vikings, and they are once again, it's 6-3. They got to run back there, top of the third. So now the Vikings trying to see what they can do, as Lazon still on the mound for the Golden Norseman. Has done a good job this afternoon. Vikings have taken advantage of a couple of good hits, but we'll see if they can continue that success here. As I believe it's Kip Christian up to bat here. Of course, Christian, a big part. I've told you, anytime this guy gets up to bat, puts it into play, a big part there of the beginning there for the Vikings. The bottom of the second. And it's going to be strike one called 0-1 count. Christian luckily didn't charge the mound on that one. He's headed to first base. Of course, you don't really see that much in junior college baseball, but he'll go to first after getting hit there. Vikings have been hit by a pitch 56, make it 57 times this season. And that'll send up Tucker Wooten for the Vikings. And a swing and a miss there by Wooten. As moments ago, Christian made his way to second base. 0-1 count here. And a swing and a miss once again. 0-2 count for Wooten. There's a pitch, and he sends that one deep to center field. I'm going to try and get up underneath it. And they do get the catch. Christian's going to stay at second, though. That'll send up Follendor for the Vikings. As my dad used to say, that's just a long out. Follendor, his second outing of the afternoon. Faces now 1-0 count. And contact made. Foul ball. One count for Follendor. One out. As we are bottom of the third here. Only one game this afternoon. Normally we bring you a doubleheader, but we only got one game. Tomorrow we'll be back here on Viking TV with softball action. You can tune in. Game one will be 1 o'clock on that one, followed by a game at 3 o'clock. Ball two called. 2-1 count, Follendor. tried to get Christian at second, but he'll get back safely. Got to watch him. He's a guy that can make something happen here. There's the pitch, and that's going to be called ball 3. 3-1 count. Pitch by Lazon, contact made by Follendor, foul ball. 3-2, full count here. Like I said, softball tomorrow. They'll actually take on UA Rich Mountain, which we've already seen the guys play them, so we'll see the ladies hand at them. They were in that series 1-1. And there's going to be ball 4 called. Follendor is going to go to first. Now we got 2 on for the Vikings. As Gilbert Santiago makes his way to the plate. There's the pitch. Santiago narrowly escapes once again. They get close to him every time. One of those quick reflexes, though. 1-0 count. Santiago tried for it. Be strike 1 called, 1-1. Low outside. 2-1 count. Kind of hear that wind playing a little bit of a factor this afternoon. Man, and that pitch was high. Ball 3. Lazon trying to avoid. He's trying to avoid loading the bases. Santiago, he's saying bring it on. On with the pitch, and a swing and foul ball there by Santiago makes it full count here.
I got a little limited vision from where I'm at, but I couldn't even see where it went.
Well, it just came off, went back behind to the left side there.
Okay. Yeah, if he gets a piece of it, it's going somewhere.
On with the pitch, and Gilbert, he'll go down swinging. That'll bring up out number 2. But coming up to bat, Brett Eves. He's batting in that 8th spot this afternoon. After him, due up Bentley Brown. And then we're going to go top of the rotation. So Joaquin will make his way back out. Eves up to bat right now, facing 2 outs. Is on with the pitch, and contact made by Eves, sent it to first base. They'll tag him out, and that'll do it for the Vikings. We'll head to the top of the 4th coming up here on Viking TV.
So I wanted to talk with you and your mom today, Lily, because of some of the changes your friends and teachers have seen in you lately. And along with the incident the other day, you were with Derek when he was caught selling marijuana.
Yeah, he was selling it.
Honey, we know, but we care about you and want to know what's going on.
That's right. We'd like to understand it better and see how we might help. And if weed is a part of it, we want to make sure you know about the negative consequences for someone your age. So, can we talk?
Talk. They hear you.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
So, you know, we talk about food every once in a while between breaks. I'm sitting
We
here
do.
looking at what you are eating. I've seen this at certain places. Flamin' hot dill pickle, crunchy Cheetos.
Now,
You're actually eating this?
Now, to be fair, this is the first time I've ever tried them. I saw them and I was curious. I got curious.
Well, the man is as intelligent of a palate as you have. This is what you picked up?
They're horrible.
Okay.
They're horrible. Well, I just saw them.
Lesson
You have
learned?
to remember, I'm working on about 4 hours of sleep. Our flight didn't get in until late last night, so we're working on about 4 hours of sleep here. So I was feeling snacky. I grabbed a snack.
Yeah, you must have been tired.
So here we are. Krekowitz up to bat here for the Golden Norseman. Saki throws one right down, and man, there's some heat on that. Makes it a 0-1 count. Ugh. Hey, I can find what I can find. Another swing and a miss there. Makes it 0-2 count. To be fair, I had 2 roller dogs, okay, with it. So to balance it out, I had the protein right. My wife would be proud of me right now. I thought through all of it.
All right.
And that was going to be ball 1 called. 1-0 or 1-2 count here.
At least there was some thought process that went into it.
Absolutely. I think through some things, but I also had an energy drink. I don't drink energy drinks, y'all. That's how tired I was when I got up. I don't drink energy drinks. But in order to be here and be with you, I had to make sure I had something. And that one was going to be put into play, picked up by second, thrown over to first, and out number 1. Great job there by Christian. Good heads-up play. Shibley at first helping him out. That'll send up number 13, Descaro. And, of course, we've already seen how powerful he is. He's already had 1 home run this afternoon. Guess lucky number 13 for him, right? Saki with the pitch. Descaro puts it into play, drives it out to center field, and he'll go to first.
Great hit.
Single there by Descaro.
Man, low and straight down. I mean, that was a great hit.
Nothing fancy to it.
No.
Just put it into play.
Yeah, and it's working for him.
That'll be the 8th hit of the afternoon for the Golden Norseman. And that will send up Marin. Number 24, Elliott Marin. Strike 1 called on that pitch. 0-1 count, 1 out. But I will say, we'll talk more about food here in a minute. Throws to first, tries to catch him, and Descaro gets back just in time. So we went out to the Carolinas this weekend.
Yeah.
Had some great food out there, though, by the way. Had an Italian restaurant we went to. My wife and I had date night. Went out there, had a tiramisu the size of my head. I didn't realize it was that big. I think it was a tiramisu made for about 6 people.
Not a fan.
My wife and I. Really?
No. Well, I think it's
Wow.
because if you don't get the right kind, it's just like eating soggy cake.
You could tell this one was homemade, and it was made fresh that day. It was worth it. 0-1 or 0-2 count here for Marin. 1 out. They got 1 on here for the Golden Norseman, and we're talking food right now. Like that transition?
Why not?
There you go. Saki on the mound for the Vikings. Throws this one, and that one gets into play, goes to second. They'll tag his bag, throws to first, and it's overthrown.
Oh, okay.
But they will get 1 man on. Oh, that was going to be a great double play.
It was almost.
But that's all they needed
Beautiful.
was another
But-
out. So
but we got 1 out. Yeah.
we got the out we needed.
Got the out.
And that's all that matters is we're going to now go to the bottom of the 4th. We'll be back here on Viking TV.
People from all over save at the pre-owned mega sale, and it's here in the River Valley at Blue Ribbon in Salisol. Through Saturday only, nearly 200 high-quality pre-owned vehicles are marked for immediate sale. Don't miss it.
Blue Ribbon Salisol, home of the low price cars.
Save thousands at the pre-owned mega sale now at Blue Ribbon in Salisol. Chevy, Ford, Ram, Jeep, Toyota, Honda, Nissan, and more, all priced to sell. Hurry in through Saturday.
Blue Ribbon Salisol, home of the low price cars.
C2 Supply in Poto has what it takes to back you up. From industrial tools to safety gear, welding supplies to hardware. If you need it to get the job done, C2's got it. No gimmicks, no waiting, just the parts, products, power, and service you need right here, right now. Stop by C2 on North Broadway Street, where they specialize in hydraulic and industrial supplies, including motors, batteries, hoses, and oils. C2 Supply, Poto's source for serious work. Stronger, tougher, local. C2 Supply.
And good afternoon on this beautiful Monday afternoon here in Poto, Oklahoma. We got the Vikings taking on the Golden Norsemen of NEO. It's been a great afternoon, and they're in the top of the fourth. Vikings did what they needed to do, took care of business, didn't allow a run. The first inning, they did not give up a run this afternoon. The Vikings have had, or the Golden Norsemen have had 8 hits. They've got 6 runs. Now it's time for the Vikings to kind of get after it here. But like we've said, at home, they're dangerous. 16-3, they know what to do. Coach Pulley, he knows exactly this situation, knows what to do to help his guys just to continue to keep that focus. Now you want to make sure as you're going to bat here, look for the good pitches. We're not swinging to just anything, as number 8, Bentley Brown's going to make his way up to bat. Due up after that, Joaquin, Torres, and Shibley will go top of the order. Sam Lazon still on the mound. All right, Brown will try his hand. He's one of those guys that he can get it going quickly. Shows bunt, pulls back, and ball 1 called. Strike 1, 1-1 count. Vikings looking to get some things going here in this inning. Was on with the pitch, and a swing and a miss there by Brown. 1-0, 1-2 count. Ball 2 called, 2-2. Bentley Brown is the freshman out of Collinsville. There's the pitch. Contact made by Brown, sends it out to right field, and they will make the catch for out number 1.
That was a good catch.
That was. That came underneath. That was a good heads-up play there. But we'll go back top of the order as Joaquin makes his way to the plate. Joaquin, the shortstop out of Santo Domingo. And puts that one into play. Drives it deep to center field and bounces off the wall. He'll try for second base, and he'll get his double.
It's his second one.
The power behind him. My gosh. Of course, last time we were here, they told us that he was picked up by the Nationals. So nothing to look at, nothing to kind of smirk at there.
Wow.
When you're already getting pros that are going, hey, that's a guy we want.
Yeah, we want to talk to that fella.
So, and due up is Torres. Of course, Torres out of Puerto Rico. We got Canadians. You go one direction, you go the other direction, depending on what team you're from. NEO tends to head to Canada. Carl Albert headed more southerly, which I tend to agree with that one too. A little warmer down there. And there's pitch, make it a 2-1 count, or 2-0 count. 2-0 count, 1 out. Goes on with the pitch. Makes it 3-0. It's going to be ball 4 called. Joaquin's going to advance to third. Torres is going to be on fourth, on first. Yeah, fourth base.
Where's that?
Forgive me, guys. I told you.
Where's that
It's
at?
been a minute. Yeah, go try and find that one. I dare you. That will put Torres on first, and then they're going to Whitlock. He's going to go to the mound. Looks like Coach is going to talk to Lazon. While he does, we're going to step aside here on Viking TV.
First National Bank has been your local bank for longer than most can remember. We believe that when our customers thrive, our communities thrive. That's why First National Bank has been committed for over 110 years to providing reliable banking, face-to-face service, state-of-the-art mobile or online banking. Our most important assets will always be our customers. When you choose First National Bank, your money is invested into the community, providing loans, local support, and jobs, making our communities better places to live. First National Bank. Local lenders, local decisions.
And welcome back here inside Mark Pollard Park. We're having a lot of fun this afternoon. Big Dave, Kyle on the call here for you. And looks like they're sticking with their man. Looks like they're going to give Lazon an opportunity here. As Shibley is up. The 6'4" lefty out of Sapulpa, Oklahoma. Lazon throws to first, tries to catch Torres off guard. Torres ready for it. Gets back safely. Vikings trying to cut into this lead, see if they can't get something back here as they are behind right now, 6-3. But as we've already seen in this ball game, bats can get moving quickly. And throw back to first. Torres safe. Got one runner in scoring position. Joaquin here on third. You talk about a guy who can move. Both him and Torres, they've got wheels. Lazon with it, and Shibley sends it out deep to right field, and that's going to be caught for out number 2. That'll send up number 3, Kip Christian.
I think the wind caught that one. You heard the wind pick up right as he hit it.
A little more than what he was looking for. You can see the frustration there as he walked back to the dugout, kind of flips the bat. I get it. It's been a frustrating afternoon. You're not just having to play against the defense, you're also having to play against the elements. It can be very frustrating. Lazon with a pitch. Christian sends that one. And it's going to go foul ball again. That wind, they'll get underneath it, and that'll be out number 3 to end the inning. We're going to go top of the 5th right here on Viking TV.
Fun, funky, elegant. At the Purple Plume, they have something for every kind of woman. Poto's premier boutique, the Purple Plume, offers a rich variety of clothing, accessories, and jewelry. For dressing to the nines or just dressing for the 9 to 5, there are clothes for every mood. They also offer a selection of items ideal for the home and the family. The Purple Plume, for your one-of-a-kind boutique experience in historic downtown Poto. For more than 50 years, manager Jim Cook and his staff at Evans and Miller Funeral Homes have been serving and helping LaFleur County residents honor their loved ones. They are committed to providing the highest quality funeral services for a fair and reasonable cost, from full traditional services to cremations with a combination of service options. They are here to serve you and your family in your time of need. Evans and Miller Funeral Homes, a tradition of trust for over 200 years.
So someone asking on YouTube what kind of energy drink you're drinking. I was looking over there. It's Ghost Energy.
Ghost Energy.
I've heard of them. Haven't tried one. The name scares me. Not because it says ghost in it, but because, you know.
I was going to say, you of all people would let ghosts bother you?
No, I wouldn't.
For those who don't know, Big Dave is one who does. You do.
I'm a paranormal investigator.
You are a paranormal investigator.
What I do.
And I think it's awesome, man.
It's interesting.
I think it's awesome.
I'm one of those skeptical guys, though.
But
I'm all
anyway,
about the
energy drink question. So we'll get back. So, to answer the question, we flew out to the Carolinas this weekend. My wife and my youngest and I, we went out there to see some friends, be with some friends out there, and just spend some time seeing what the future holds for our family. And one of my friends that we were with, one of our the families out there, we were with them, and he was drinking a Ghost. He had the orange cream one, but I don't know that I'm an orange cream guy. I don't know that I can trust it. So I had to go cherry limeade, something I'm familiar with. So there you go. The ones asking questions. Thanks for tuning in, listening, by the way. That's awesome. Strike one's going to be called there. It was like number 16, Lalonde. Pitch there by Sockley. Lalonde gets a piece of it, sends it deep to right field, and it's going. Falls to the turf, And they try to throw this one back in. They'll throw it to second. Torres is waiting, but Lalonde will get on. That'll be a double for him.
It's that Ghost energy drink.
It's that Ghost energy drink. Got a hold
That's
of me.
the reason why it scares me. I'm
That or it could
afraid
be
of
the gnat that just flew by my mouth that was trying to
jump in there while you're talking.
Oh my gosh. Welcome to the spring, early summer here in Oklahoma. Of course, last week it didn't feel like it. We thought we were still in winter. You know, we'll share the stories behind the scenes stuff. So it was it Friday? You guys called a game here at Carl Albert. It was a softball, and it wasn't heavy rain. It was that misty rain
with a high wind, and it was coming right at all of our equipment.
Just
Everything
right
was
at
soaked. So we had to call it.
0-1 count here. As Guillemette is up. The Canadian lefty. One count now. No outs, one on for the Golden Norseman. And throws to second. Saki does, and that ball's going to be kicked, oh man, off the heel of Guillemette. Now he's up and he's running from third, headed for home.
He's got it.
And he's going to get there to give him one more run here, make it a 7-3 ball game.
That was a nice trick. I don't think he meant to do it, but
well, Saki was trying to pick him off, Guillemette, and the ball met right in the wrong place, wrong time.
Right place and right time for them.
For them, but it bounced off and it went out to center field, but good heads up play there, helping each other out. Saki with the pitch, Guillemette. I do apologize. That was Lalonde who came in. Guillemette is still up to bat. Facing a 1-2 count here. No outs. 7-3 ball game. That's going to be the 9th hit of the afternoon for NEO. Saki with the pitch. And ball 2. 2-2 count now. And there's the pitch. And got a little bit of it there. Still 2-2 count. And that pitch is going to be low outside. Makes it a full count, 3-2. No outs. Guillemette trying to help his team add to this lead. And a swing and a miss. And out number 1. Good pitch there by Saki.
Yeah, buddy of mine drinks those Ghost energy drinks.
I thought that's where you were going to finish it. Buddy of mine drinks. Well, okay.
No.
Well, that happens sometimes.
But yeah, I can't handle caffeine like I used to, so
I don't drink them normally.
I don't want the Ghost energy drink to make a ghost out of me.
Right.
Heart gets racing too much nowadays.
Strike one call there. 0-1 count. Again, that one probably would have been a challenge if we were in the major leagues. They'd have just tapped the helmet, called it, looked at it. Might have been overturned. Either way, for us, it's 1-0 count. Make it 0-2 for Mitchell. Graham Mitchell up to bat for the Golden Norseman. Saki trying to get his third strike here to get the second out of the inning. And it looks like Coach is going to pull Mitchell in and have a little conversation with him. We've seen this a couple times. Every time they do, a big hit follows. Oh, Coach is going to go talk to we're going to have a conversation now. Coach didn't like that call. So while they talk about it, we're going to step aside here on Viking TV.
Since 1902, Central National Bank has been serving Eastern Oklahoma with outstanding customer service. Our staff is friendly and honest, and we value your business. Whether you need loans for farming, ranching, small business, or home, Central National Bank is a great choice. As a division of First National Bank Fort Smith, CNB has many locations to serve you. For all of your banking needs, let Central National Bank deliver the level of service that you deserve.
And we're back here inside Mark Pollard. Pitch there by Saki. Swing and a miss by Mitchell. That'll bring us out number 2. Great job there. We are here top of the 5th. Saki trying to get his guys back to bat. Kind of get a rhythm going. Had a little bit of a rhythm there. The bottom of the 4th. See if we can't get back to it here. Swing and a miss there by number 10, Whitlock. Makes it a 0-1 count. Saki now throwing some heat, man. He's throwing them fastballs. He's bringing it. And another one low and outside there. Oh, they're going to say just inside. Wow. 0-2 count. Saki looking to get this last strike here to get the out. And they're going to say that one was just a little too low, so 1-2 count. I bet Saki goes back to that fastball right here. He's got that heat as the wind picks up. Luckily, it's helping him, though. That ball was a little high that time. 2-2 count, 2 outs. There's the pitch. Whitlock's make contact, drive it out to center field. That catch is made, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Vikings are due up after this on Viking TV.
There's a Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers, serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area. Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
Ever wondered why your Mazzio's pizza tastes so good? In 3 words, Mazzio's Quality Pledge. We promise you real beef and sausage, real mozzarella, sauce prepared daily with Mazzio's special spices, dough made fresh every day, never frozen, and crisp garden veggies, freshly cut. For lunch or dinner, or any meal in between, each Mazzio's pizza promises top quality ingredients.
Mazzio's is better.
And welcome back to Mark Pollard. Mark.
We're having too much fun up here. We got to knock it out.
Carl Albert taking on NEO. Score 7-3. You know, we were talking about the energy a couple weeks back. NEO's fluctuates, up and down. It's been all over the place today. Out here. And you're talking about that rhythm earlier. I think that's what we need to get into. That Saki, there was an energy there. It built up again. And let's see if we can continue that energy now coming to the bat and start hitting some of these things out of this park with a lot of people on the bases.
Yeah, they've had some explosive plays. I mean, they've had some opportunities here in this ball game. But it seems like NEO right now is just taking advantage of the little things. They're getting the little hits here and there and just kind of trying to chip away at the pitching staff of the Vikings. But I'm with you. I love the energy that Saki was throwing some heat. We're bringing some guys in. Let's get some stuff going as Wooten comes to bat here for the Vikings. See if we can't get something started. Lazan still on the mound for the Golden Norseman. Now it's a 1-0 count here for Wooten. And there's the pitch. Wooten swing and a miss. 1-1. It's just been those explosive moments here and there. See if Carl Albert get a couple going here. Lazan with the pitch. And Wooten gets a piece of that one, puts it into play. Third base gets it, throws to first. And they're going to call him out. Out number 1. That's going to go ahead and bring out Grant Follendor. Another lefty here for the Vikings. Like all the lefties they go and get, they got some height on them. Follendor, another one of those guys. Comes in at 6'3". That pitch is going to be ball 1. Of course, as a team, they come into this one a batting average of .338. And a pitch there goes foul. 1-1 count with 1 out. Was on with the pitch. And they're going to call that one ball 2. 2-1 count. And pitch there. Be ball 3. 3-1 count here for Follendor. Wouldn't be mad to take a ball.
Nope.
Be mad to walk first.
No.
Mad about that at all.
Let's do it.
See if we get one man on here. Zong with the pitch. And it's going to be outside. Ball 4. And Follendor is going to go to first. And that's going to send in number 22, Gilbert Santiago, up to bat for the Vikings. Santiago. Oh, that was nice.
Thank you very much.
Man, that was good.
Yeah.
We found the effects button. So get ready, America. There's no telling what's going to come next. You should have heard us up here harmonizing the national anthem earlier.
It wasn't that great.
Well, for beginners, it was solid. We'll give it that. Throw to first there, try and get out Follendor. He gets back safely. Santiago, he's one of those, man. He gets a piece of it. This thing's going.
Come on, brother.
Back to first he goes. Follendor still hanging out at first. Gets back safe. Zahn with pitch. And that was going to be called ball.
Well, I can understand that. I mean, you don't want a guy at second base in scoring position when you got Santiago up to bat.
Oh, yeah, he's about to bring it right here.
He does another double. I mean, that's another, someone's coming in. So.
And another ball called there, ball 2. 2-0 count here for Santiago. Yeah, but we have our bread and butter. That's stolen bases. That's got 90 of them almost, just about 90 of them on the season. Just under 90 on the season. And there's a strike called. 2-1 count. Just want to remind our listeners we'll be back tomorrow. But this time we'll have some softball going on. UA Rich Mountain makes their way into Carl Albert State College. That's going to be a foul ball there. 2-2 count for Santiago. Make sure you tune in. First pitch tomorrow afternoon, 1 p.m., followed by game 2 at 3. And I do have to give a big shout out to my wife. She said I did a great job last time we called softball. Of course, my wife, she's a softballer, man. It's what she did for years of her life. I think she was the best. She is the best. Let me get my phrasing there.
Nice job.
You're welcome. There's another pitch there. That was going to be high, make it a full count here. 3-2.
Spoken from a man who's been married a while.
Yes, Lord, yes. 9 years. We celebrated 9 years last week.
Wow.
Last Wednesday, we've been, as of last Wednesday, we're working on year 10 now.
Congratulations.
I appreciate it. And there's a hit by Santiago. You could have caught that one. If the net hadn't caught it, Big Dave would have had his hand up in the air catching that one. You would have needed Joe on that one. Another foul ball there. Still 3-2 count. But yeah, 10 years, almost 10 years together. 9 years total, man. It's been a wonderful journey. Got 3 amazing kids. Liam, Jordan, Jacob. They might be out in the diamond one day. You never know. Ball 4 going to be called there. That'll put 2 on for the Vikings. And that'll send Eves back up to bat. Looks like they might want to have a conversation about it with Lazan. While they do, we're going to step aside here on Viking TV.
Red River Credit Union is expanding in Poto to serve you better. Stop by their branch at 2208 North Broadway or visit their Fort Smith location at 4300 Rogers Avenue, Suite 7. Everyday banking, lending, mortgages, you'll always get competitive rates and personal service. And coming soon, an all-new ITM in Poto with express teller services Monday through Saturday. Learn more at rrcu.com. Red River Credit Union. Banking the credit union way. Loan subject to approval, equal housing lender. NMLS 315545. Federally insured by NCUA.
So we were talking during the break, kind of saying maybe one day you'll catch up with us, but I don't know. My wife and I have going on 30.
30 years.
30 years in January.
Dude, that is nothing to laugh at right there. That's incredible.
Today is actually her birthday, so happy birthday, sweetheart. Sorry I'm here today, but you know we're taking care of business, and I'm getting the money together by doing this. Get you a birthday cake, you know, so I can take you to dinner out at Casadores.
Yeah. Oh, now you're talking. Our conversation.
Shout out to Rafaela.
Always shout out to. Gosh, they do such a great job.
She's a
out there.
sweetheart. She always gives me a free taco.
A free taco.
So you know I'm in love with this woman.
Oh my god.
I always told my wife, hey, if you ever gone, if Rafaela becomes single or something,
you're gonna make a phone call. You're gonna make a phone call. You're gonna be that. It's fine. You're gonna.
I'm
be a
just
phone
kidding,
call.
Rafaela, if you're listening.
I've always told there's one man that my wife would never leave me for, and it was George Strait. And I can't argue. I can't argue the logic there.
He wouldn't be near as exciting as you, though.
Yeah, well, that's probably true.
You ever seen him in concert? You know what I'm talking about.
Probably true.
After every song, it's thank you. All
well,
right.
Well, there you go. Moving on to the next thing.
Hey, but when you're where he is, it doesn't matter.
Golden Norsemen are changing up pitchers here. They're going to bring in number 50. That's Kellen Scarborough. First pitching change of the afternoon for the Golden Norsemen as Brett Eves is up to bat here for the Vikings. And there's pitch number 1. That's going to be ball 1. 1-0 count.
It's better than my wife. Hers is Matthew McConaughey. What in the world is she talking about?
Well, now there might be something there. She would at least get a Lincoln out of the deal, probably. You know, his little commercials where he's always real deep about life. And
yeah. Whatever.
If I leave my car running, will my car run or will I leave running? Like Matthew, we don't know what you're talking about.
No clue. No idea.
2-1 count here for Eves. 1 out for the Vikings. They've got 2 on right now. Follendor at second. Santiago at first. Again, trying to cut into this lead. NEO up 7-3 right now. Scarborough on the mound. And that one too close. Oh, man, that was inside. 3-1 count. Scarborough might go ahead and just put Eves on first. We'll go ahead and load the bases. I wouldn't be mad about it.
Nope. Of course, they'll probably change pitchers.
There's the pitch. Eves puts it into play into right field. He will. He'll get his base hit. Everybody on base now. Great hit there by Eves to see that. Put it into play, but put it, man, just great placement there by him. That'll bring up number 8 for the Vikings. That's old Bentley Brown. Of course, Brown, no stranger to making it rain out here. He's had his fair share of hits. That one's going to be low outside. Ball 1. 1-0 count, 1 out. Bases loaded here for the Vikings. He gets a piece of this. Everybody out here right now is going to, I mean, it's going to be awesome. Scarborough with pitch. That's going to be called strike 1. 1-1 count. But yes, happy birthday to your bride.
Yeah.
Make sure we get that covered. That's awesome. And that's going to be a ball. Ball 2. 2-1 count. Scarborough with pitch, and that one's going to be outside 3-1. Of course, I think now that I said something, my wife is listening. My kids are now listening. Just got the text that said, my middle child keeps saying, that's Dada. It's very true. Strike 2, call full count.
Good to know that.
Hey, I love when our listeners interact with us. It doesn't bother me one bit. I'd like to know the people out there watching. We always love your comments on YouTube. Unless we get names wrong. Again, forgive us. We're trying here. Scarborough with pitch, and that's going to be ball 4. So we're going to get run in. Follendor comes in. Makes it 7-4. Gilbert on third. Eves on second. And Brown on first. As we go top of the order here, Joaquin. Watch him explode this one out of the ballpark. quite frankly, he's known for his home runs. And that's a hit, and it is gone deep to left field. That one is gone.
It is out of here.
Home run there by Joaquin. Wow. And just like that, we're going to take the lead on this one.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm telling you right now, every time, I wonder what Coach promising this week. Last time we said it was probably something, a steak dinner.
This time, it's a brand new car.
Oh, boy. Well,
all right, I found the bond done.
Nowadays, you can. That's called NIL. You can do that. That's legal. So now it's going to be that's going to be an 8-7 ball game. And just like that, Carl Albert takes the lead. Joaquin, he's known to do that. Now Torres is going to come up.
You called it too, man.
I'm telling you, he was gone. That's going to be – I'm telling you, every time he gets up to bat, that's exactly what Coach tells him. And he goes, okay, Coach, bet. And then he just makes it happen.
Playmaker.
Torres up to bat here for the Vikings after all the plates have been cleared. And now it's he's facing a 1-0 count. One out. Only one out.
Let's do it again.
Let's do it one more time. Load him up. Let's see what happens. Oh, looks like Coach is going to come make a pitching change. So Scarborough's day is going to be done. While they make the change, we're going to step aside. You're watching Viking TV.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu.
So I wanted to talk with you and your mom today, Lily, because of some of the changes your friends and teachers have seen in you lately. And along with the incident the other day, you were with Derek when he was caught selling marijuana.
Yeah, he was selling it.
Honey, we know. But we care about you and want to know what's going on.
That's right. We'd like to understand it better and see how we might help. And if weed is a part of it, we want to make sure you know about the negative consequences for someone your age. So, can we talk?
Talk. They hear you.
And welcome back to Mark Pollard Park. So my wife messaged me, said you were completely wrong. It was not Matthew McConaughey. It was Edward Norton.
Oh.
And that is, no, not oh. That makes it worse.
Well, that's what I was going to say was, oh, well, that's nice.
No, it's terrible, man. I mean, what kind of taste does she have in men that she's going for Edward Norton?
Oh,
He's not handsome at all.
He played the Incredible Hulk.
Did he really?
He played the Incredible Hulk. Can you argue with the logic? Try and argue with the Hulk.
Did Ferrigno actually do the Incredible Hulk, though, whenever Edward Norton was playing him?
No, it was CGI then. But he did play the Incredible Hulk. So there is a pitching change here for the Norseman. Cade Lewis is going to make his way after the grand slam by Scarborough. His day was quickly done. Torres, he's going to go to first now. That's going to send up the lefty, Shibley, here for the Vikings. So they got one on, one out. Lewis on the mound for the Golden Norseman, trying to help his team get out of this inning because right now, we told you, it's explosive. When the Vikings get going, it's explosive. 0-1 count there for Shibley after that pitch.
It just hurts. That means I'm not better looking than Edward Norton.
Edward Norton. No.
I give up.
That means if you weren't in the picture. Torres goes to second, and they're going to call him out. Out number 2, tried to steal second, couldn't get there.
Darn it.
Hey, I will say this. We've only been caught a few times stealing this season, so I'm not mad about it at all. I like the effort, the energy. Like you talked about, that energy they got to keep up, and they got to keep continuing to do it. Of course, we've only been caught. That'll be the 9th time this season. Only the 9th time this season this team's been caught.
That was wild.
That's a pitch outside there. Make it a 2-1 count for Shibley. Outside pitch there, 3-1 count. Looks like they're going to go ahead and just put him on. Try and let your defense make the play. Lewis with the pitch. And that one's going to be ball 4 called. Shibley will go and take his bag. Not mad about that. That means due up, number 3, Kip Christian. Again, talking about a guy who's a power hitter. He's got nothing but power. Due up after him, it's Wooten, Follendor, and Santiago. Oh, ref call time here. 2 outs. We've got 1 on. After what has already been a 5-hit inning for the Vikings. Back to first. Lewis looks to first. Check. Shibley gets back safely. There's a pitch by Lewis. And that's strike 1 called. 0-1 count. Yeah, I'm trying to wrap my mind around the old Edward Norton thing still. I'm here with you now.
I'm sitting here thinking about it myself. It's kind of getting me upset now.
You're gonna.
I'm about to take my happy birthday back.
That pitch outside. That pitch too far inside. They'll make it a 1-1 count. Oh my gosh. Well, this is quickly turning from a baseball game into counseling. Let's talk through this, guys. No.
Edward Norton?
Christian puts that one into play. Catch there at the mound, throws to first, and that's going to end the inning, but not before the Vikings take care of business, reclaim the lead after a 5-run inning. We'll come back and we'll go top of the 6th here on Viking TV.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
People from all over save at the pre-owned mega sale, and it's here in the River Valley at Blue Ribbon in Salisol. Through Saturday only, nearly 200 high-quality pre-owned vehicles are marked for immediate sale. Don't miss it.
Blue Ribbon Salisol, home of the low-price cars.
Save thousands at the pre-owned mega sale now at Blue Ribbon in Salisol. Chevy, Ford, Ram, Jeep, Toyota, Honda, Nissan, and more, all priced to sell. Hurry in through Saturday.
Blue Ribbon Salisol, home of the low-price cars.
I mean, I'm going to let this go, but I'm just saying, if it would have been with Brad Pitt or something like that, totally understand. You know?
Yeah.
It's a handsome man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to let it go.
He's going to let it go, folks.
Happy birthday, sweetheart.
We're moving on.
Even though you have terrible taste in men, except for me.
I was going to say, easy now. She did marry you. She's been with you for 30 years, so she didn't have terrible taste in men. Come on now.
Edward Norton?
Well, that's just where we are. Everybody.
That's where we are.
We got to go with what we got here.
Bless her heart.
Krekowitz is going to make his way. We're going to go top. We're going top of the order here for the Golden Norseman. Saki's still on the mound for the Vikings. Krekowitz, Rain Krekowitz up to bat. And that one too far inside, 1-0 count. Now the Norseman trying to do some magic here, but Saki, man, he's been throwing well this last few innings. And they get a piece of that one, sends it out to right field, and they have got it for out number 1. Krekowitz tried, and they said, no, not on my watch.
Canicorn.
Whoa, that was good. We're going to have too much fun here. If you're not enjoying this, I don't know why we can't help you.
They should never put a button board in front of me, that's for sure. That's a bad idea.
Joe is going to disable all this stuff after the game today.
That's right. Joe's already giving me dirty looks.
Pitch there by Saki, and it'll make it a 1-0 count.
Give the big guy a soundboard. What a great idea.
Well, let him discover the sound effects on the soundboard. Saki with a pitch, and he puts that one out to center field, and they're underneath it. Looks like Torres will come up with it for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down. And that will send. Looks like we had a change. I do apologize. Looks like we might have had a change there. So now Krekowitz is up to bat. Krekowitz up to bat here for the Golden Norseman. Do apologize for that. Looked like that was Hughes before that. 2-0 count, 2 outs. Oh, looks like we had a little bit of equipment malfunction down there. Krekelwitz's glove came undone. Is that just something the pros do? I mean, does it add? Does it help? Anybody got an answer for me? 3-0 count.
I wouldn't know. We didn't have gloves in T-ball.
Back in my day. There's another pitch there. Makes it a ball 4. So now Krekelwitz, he'll go to first. Due up number 13, Descaro, followed by Marin and Lalonde. Carl Albert trying to hold on to this lead here. Saki with the pitch, and the bunt goes foul ball. Saki with the pitch, and the ball just got away from him there. I'll send Krekelwitz to second. Battle of the stolen bases here this afternoon. Descaro looking for another big hit here. Saki with the pitch, and that'll be called ball 2. 2-1 count with 2 outs as the wind begins to pick up here in Mark Pollard. You can see now it's kind of flowing back more towards us, looking at the flags.
Right.
Saki with the pitch, and that's going to be ball 3. 3-1 count. It's going to be strike 2 called. Full count here. 3-2 with 2 outs. Saki trying to get this final strike. Get the Vikings back up to the plate after a quick 2 up. Norsemen have 1 on second. Saki with the pitch. They do get a piece of it there. Let's say foul ball. Still 3-2 count. 2 outs here. Pitch, and they're going to say ball 4. They're going to call it ball 4 and put Descaro on base. Saki was walking off the mound as though it looked like strike 3, but it looks like they're calling it ball 4. That puts 2 on for the Golden Norseman and sends Marin to the plate. Marin, another one of the, yep, Marin coming to the plate here. It's another one of another Canadian lefty here for the Norsemen. And it'll be strike 1 called. 0-1 count, 2 outs. that pitch outside, throw to second. Torres trying to make a play. And they will get back. Kreckelwood still at second. Descaro on first.
When picking up there, you know, if he does hit this ball, it's going to come right back at us because it's coming right at us.
Saki checks to second. Throws home. And that's going to be strike. Strike number 2. 1-2 count now. 2 outs.
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
Saki trying to end the top of the inning and get the bats back going. See if he can do it here with this pitch. There's the pitch. And that's going to be ball 2. 2-2 count. Looks like that one might have just got a little bit away from him. He's going fastball here. Watch it. He throws the heat. He can throw it. Saki with the throw, and it hits him in the ankle.
Ooh.
Goes to first. They can't get there. They're just going to send one on to home. Here comes the second one around third. And they'll get 2 runs in. Descaro and Kreckelwetz, 2 runs. That'll give them a 9-8 lead here. Ouch. That ball went off of Saki's ankle over to first, but it rolled right past Shibley out into right field. So that'll put Marin on second. So he'll get a 2-run double.
Yeah. Looks like we're going to have a little talk here.
Yeah, they might talk about it, see about making a pitching change, and while they do, we're going to step aside here on Viking TV.
C2 Supply in Poto has what it takes to back you up. From industrial tools to safety gear, welding supplies to hardware. If you need it to get the job done, C2's got it. No gimmicks, no waiting, just the parts, products, power, and service you need right here, right now. Stop by C2 on North Broadway Street where they specialize in hydraulic and industrial supplies, including motors, batteries, hoses, and oils. C2 Supply, Poto's source for serious work. Stronger, tougher, local. C2 Supply.
And we're back here inside Mark Pollard, where moments ago, NEO just reclaimed the lead to make it a 9-8 ball game. They do have 1 runner at second. Marin is on after a 2-run double. That's their 10th hit of the afternoon. Saki throws it in, ball 1. 1-0 count. Carl Albert's been in this situation a couple times this afternoon where they've had a chance to end the inning, but have really kind of let NEO rally. They did it in the second, and so far they're doing it here in the top of the 6th. Saki with the pitch, contact made, ball goes over the head. Torres goes out to left. They mishandle it. Now trying to throw it in, cut him off at second, and they do, but that does get another run in for the Golden Norsemen to make it 10-8. Make it a 10-8 ball game. Still sitting on 2 outs. Little 2-out rally here going. As Gulamete makes his way back to the plate here. Ladonde at first. There's the pitch. Ladonde heads to second, and he will get there in time. So one runner in scoring position here. 1-0 count for Gulamete. Mitchell on board. Saki with the pitch. Contact to second. They'll throw back to first. And that will end the inning, but the damage is already done as the Vikings head back to the plate. Got some work to do. We're down 10-8. We'll be back right here on Viking TV.
First National Bank has been your local bank for longer than most can remember. We believe that when our customers thrive, our communities thrive. That's why First National Bank has been committed for over 110 years to providing reliable banking, face-to-face service, state-of-the-art mobile or online banking. Our most important assets will always be our customers. When you choose First National Bank, your money is invested into the community, providing loans, local support, and jobs, making our communities better places to live. First National Bank. Local lenders, local decisions.
Fun, funky, elegant. At the Purple Plume, they have something for every kind of woman. Poto's premier boutique, the Purple Plume, offers a rich variety of clothing, accessories, and jewelry. For dressing to the nines or just dressing for the 9 to 5, there are clothes for every mood. They also offer a selection of items ideal for the home and the family. The Purple Plume, for your one-of-a-kind boutique experience in historic downtown Poto.
Ben, welcome back here to Carl Albert State College, where right now the Vikings, they're heading back to the bats. They've got a little bit of work to do here as we're down 10-8, but this afternoon has been any indication of what can happen. It has been a back-and-forth matchup. These two teams know each other very well, and so you knew this was going to be a back-and-forth deal here, and it has been all afternoon. So it's everything we thought it was going to be, and the Vikings now got a chance to respond here, get some runs back on the board.
If I had any nails, I'd be buying them right now.
I mean, it's just it's been one of those afternoons where literally it's been everything we thought it was going to be. As Tucker Wooten, catcher, makes his way up, see what he can get going here and help his team. The Norsemen have 11 runs on the 11 hits in the afternoon, and that one goes out to center field. Oh, actually gets right there to second, and they'll throw to first, and they'll get him out. Be out number one. Follendor will come to bat here for the Vikings. On deck after him, Gilbert Santiago, followed by Eves. I can't for the life of me remember whose pitching style this is. I'm trying so hard. Someone out there is watching.
It's interesting.
It's one of those pitching styles, and I cannot remember. There was a professional pitcher that had the same, a few of them that had the same exact style, and it's a great style. Sends that one out to right field, and that catch is made for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down. Santiago trying to help his team here. Staring down 2 outs, 1-0 count. Two 0 count. 1-0 count. There we go. Sorry, I looked at the scoreboard out there. 1-0 count. Another pitch there makes it now 2-0 count. 2 outs.
Yeah, as a batter, I can see how that could be very confusing, his pitching.
3-0 now. And make it strike one called. Makes it a 3-1 count for Santiago. Another pitch there, ball 4 called. So now Santiago will head to first. And Eves will make his way up to bat here for the Vikings. So we've got 1 on, 2 outs. Looking to get a couple of runs going here. Eves is one of those guys that, he's been on. He's been feeling it today. We'll see if he can continue that. We've talked a little bit about it, and that's just the game of baseball. One hit, one little moment can change everything for either one of these teams. Throws back to first. Santiago gets down in the dirt, and he lands safely. Lewis with the pitch. And it's going to be 1-0 count. Goes back to first. Santiago gets back in time. Lewis keeping his eye on Santiago. Now throws for home. And strike called, 1-1. And throws back to first again. Santiago gets back in time. Still 1-1 at the plate. And the pitch, that one going to be outside, 2-1 count.
Earlier I said confusing from the batter's point of view. I would say more disorienting.
Yeah.
Probably a better word to use.
He does have, Lewis has a very unique pitching style. I'm here for it. Eves puts this one into play, but it's going to be high and looks like they're going to try and get under it. He gets on base, but the catch is made, so that's going to bring out number 3. That's going to take us to the top of the 7th. We'll be back here on Viking TV.
For more than 50 years, manager Jim Cook and his staff at Evans and Miller Funeral Homes have been serving and helping LaFleur County residents honor their loved ones. They are committed to providing the highest quality funeral services for a fair and reasonable cost, from full traditional services to cremations with a combination of service options. They are here to serve you and your family in your time of need. Evans and Miller Funeral Homes, a tradition of trust for over 200 years.
Since 1902, Central National Bank has been serving Eastern Oklahoma with outstanding customer service. Our staff is friendly and honest, and we value your business. Whether you need loans for farming, ranching, small business, or home, Central National Bank is a great choice. As a division of First National Bank Fort Smith, CNB has many locations to serve you. For all of your banking needs, let Central National Bank deliver the level of service that you deserve.
And we welcome you back here to Poto, Oklahoma, on the campus of Carl Albert State College on this beautiful Monday afternoon, where moments ago, Carl Albert, they tried to get some runs back, but just couldn't find the way to make it happen. So they're still down 8-10 against NEO. NEO had a big, top of the inning with 3 runs there. So we'll see what.
We're still in this.
We're still in it.
We're still in this. I mean, like you said, it just takes a moment.
That's all it is, just a quick moment. We do have a pitching change now. Number 17, Zane Griggs has made his way into the game here for Carl Albert. He's the redshirt freshman, pitcher out of Dewey. See what he can do here to help out his fellow Vikings. Looks like number 2, Mitchell, up to bat for the Golden Norseman. Griggs with the pitch, foul ball. Casey could have caught that one out there from the right. That was almost an angry hit. I felt the aggression in that one from up here.
Yeah, you could hear it too.
Griggs with the pitch, and Mitchell gets another piece of that one. Foul ball once again. 0-2 count, no outs. And a swing and a miss there. So out number 1. Griggs comes in, gets the first out for the Vikings. That will send up number 1 here. We got to change the rotation. Caleb Anderson, the lefty out of Oklahoma City. Anderson comes into this one. He's batting right around 449. A catcher there. He's made an appearance in 20 games. He's had 49 at-bats, had 22 hits. 21 RBIs on the season. 1-1 count right now with 1 out. And swings at that one. Foul ball. This time left side. little low there. 2-2 count. Man, that was heat on that one. 3-2 count. 3-2 count, 1 out. And gets a piece of that one. They'll throw it second, goes to first. And it's going to be out number 2. St. Griggs, he comes into this one. He's 1-1 on the season. He's had 13 appearances at the plate. Only allowed 14 hits. 0-1 count. Well, it's going to be ball 2. And too far inside there. Number 3, Ryan, up to bat for the Golden Norseman. Makes it a 2-1 count, 2 outs here. Griggs with the pitch. And again, just a little bit. Oh, looks like we have an injured. A little shaken up there. That's going to be. Ryan gets hit, so he'll go
2 of them
to first. Yeah, it looks like got both hitter and pitcher on that one. Or hitter and catcher on that one. Looks like they're trying to make sure that they're okay. Oh, ref's reloading here. That's going to bring up number 8, Hughes, who's already had a big home run this afternoon. Griggs with the pitch. Well, he thought about making his way that way. Anderson had a thought. Griggs with the pitch. And strike called. 1-1 count, 2 outs. 1-1 count with 2 outs here. Hughes is up to bat for the Golden Norseman. And a swing and a miss there. Good fastball. Make it a 1-2 count. Griggs trying to get this one right here. Get him swinging and get the. We go to the bottom of the 7th, get the Vikings back up to the bats. And a swing there, puts it into play. Gets a handle on it, throws to first, and the out's going to be there. Good job by the Vikings. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 7th. We'll come back here on Viking TV.
There's a Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers, serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area. Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
Ever wondered why your Mazzio's pizza tastes so good? In 3 words, Mazzio's Quality Pledge. We promise you real beef and sausage, real mozzarella, sauce prepared daily with Mazzio's special spices, dough made fresh every day, never frozen, and crisp garden veggies, freshly cut. For lunch or dinner, or any meal in between, each Mazzio's pizza promises top quality ingredients.
Mazzio's is better.
And welcome back here at Carl Albert State College. The Vikings going back to the bats here, down 10-8 against the Inigo Golden Norsemen. And again, these two teams know each other well. Last time they got together, Inigo pulled that one out, so let's see if they can win this one. Let's see if the Vikings can come in, go to the plate here, get some runs back in as we have seen all afternoon. It's just been a back-and-forth matchup. All it takes, one hit, and everything changes. So we'll see if they can do that here as Bentley Brown makes his way up to the plate. Coming up, Joaquin, followed by Torres and Shibley. Of course, Joaquin's already had one grand slam this afternoon. Lewis with the pitch. Strike one called, 0-1 count. Lewis with the pitch there. Swing and a miss by Brown. 0-2 count. And another swing and a miss there by Brown. That's going to be out number one. Joaquin will make his way to the plate. Of course, like I said, he's already had one grand slam this afternoon. Bases were loaded there, the bottom of the fifth, and he just made it happen. One after that pitch. Or 1-0, excuse me, 1-0 after that pitch. Make it 2-0. 2-0 with one out. Due up Torres, Shibley, and Christian for the Vikings. Another pitch there by Lewis. Makes it 3-0. Looks like they might just go ahead and put Joaquin on. He's going to give him guaranteed fast one right here. Yep, strike one call, 3-1 count. Another strike, full count, 3-2. And there's the pitch, and that'll send Joaquin to his base either way. Didn't get hit, got out of the way of it, but that's ball four. So Joaquin's going to go to first. And that's going to bring on Torres for the Vikings. Just the old 1-2 punch here. And throws back to first. Trying to get Joaquin not paying attention, but he very much so. Lewis just making a check to first there. And there's pitch, strike called, 0-1 count. And throws back to first to try and get Joaquin, but he's back safely. Torres puts it into play over the head of Joaquin. They throw to first. Can't get the double play, but they will get Torres out for out number two. Joaquin on second now. Looks like we're making a change here. That's going to send number 16, Corbin Blease. Corbin Blease is going to come to the plate now. The righty out of Paris, Arkansas. Looks like coach is going to head to the mound. Well, he does. We're going to step aside. You're watching Viking TV.
Red River Credit Union is expanding in Poto to serve you better. Stop by their branch at 2208 North Broadway or visit their Fort Smith location at 4300 Rogers Avenue, Suite 7. Everyday banking, lending, mortgages, you'll always get competitive rates and personal service. And coming soon, an all-new ITM in Poto with express teller services Monday through Saturday. Learn more at rrcu.com. Red River Credit Union. Banking the credit union way. Loan subject to approval, equal housing lender. NMLS 315545. Federally insured by NCUA.
So we're talking there. It looks like they're going to go ahead and stick with Lewis on the mound, but just wanted to make sure, you just got to check in with your pitcher. Hey, everything cool, everything good, because you've got a batter coming up in Corbin Blease that he's been to the plate, seen appearance in 27 of these games, been at bat 57 times. He's had 19 hits. Strike one's called there. 0-1. There's 2 outs. Got 1 runner on second, Joaquin. Blease is batting .333 on the season, though. Lewis with the pitch, and that's going to go fly and foul ball. And there's a pitch. Contact made, foul ball. 0-2 count. Lewis trying to see if he can't end the inning. And that pitch just got a little bit away. They're saying just a bit outside. Well, a lot of bit outside. Makes it a 1-2 count here. Lewis looks to second. And contact made by Blease. Lewis with the catch, throws to first, and that will.
It's a good catch.
Yeah, that'll end the top of the set, or that'll end the inning. So we're going to go top of the 8th when we come back here on Viking TV.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu.
So I wanted to talk with you and your mom today, Lily, because of some of the changes your friends and teachers have seen in you lately. And along with the incident the other day, you were with Derek when he was caught selling marijuana.
Yeah, he was selling it.
Honey, we know. But we care about you and want to know what's going on.
That's right. We'd like to understand it better and see how we might help. And if weed is a part of it, we want to make sure you know about the negative consequences for someone your age. So, can we talk?
Talk. They hear you. And welcome back here on Viking TV as we're going to the top of the 8th. Vikings have kind of started to slow down here late in this one. We went from having 5 runs in the 6th, or in the 5th. Now we're kind of slowing things down here. Don't know if it's been we've kind of contemplated, could it be the pitching style of Lewis that's kind of throwing some things off here, or
it's really if I was batting and I was up against that guy, it's a really wild-looking pitch. I wouldn't know whether to run from it or hit it or duck or
dip, dive, dodge, duck.
It's just weird.
That's the dodgeball. There you go.
Whether you're a right-hander or a left-hander, that would be a hard pitcher to bat against.
Well, pitching for the Vikings right now, Griggs, and that'll be strike 1 called. So 0-1 count, and a swing there by Kreckelwetz. Foul ball makes an 0-2 count. And that one just Griggs throwing way outside there. That one just looked like got away from him. He pointed, said, my bad. That one just got away from him there. Makes it a 1-2 count for Kreckelwetz. Griggs to the pitch. Kreckelwetz makes contact out to Torres. Torres to first, and he throws him out. Great throw there, cross for Torres. Man, he was basically out in left field, throws to home. Great play there.
That was a big throw there.
Holy cow, that will get us the first out here. As Descaro makes his way up to the plate here for the Golden Norseman. There's the pitch, and ball called, ball one. And contact, that one is sent into the left field, right down the third base line. It is fair, they're trying to chase it down as Descaro heads to second. He'll get his double. That puts one on for NEO.
Again, talking about that energy, I think it has to do with the fact that they played each other so much.
Yeah.
They're very well matched.
They know each other very well.
Teams, and so it's up and down. Sometimes we're winning, sometimes they're. It just kind of, and that's why the energy feels the same way.
Man, this was a strike called there, 0-1 count. They play each other and they know each other very well. So far, the head-to-head matchups, they're 6-4-2. NEO leading that all-time series. Last time they met, NEO won 7-3. So a lot more runs scored here as Marin sends that one foul ball. Make it an 0-2 count here with one out. Both teams very familiar with each other. One, 2 count with one out after that pitch by Griggs. There's the pitch and strike called. That is going to be out number 2.
That was a nice pitch.
Man, Griggs gets him looking. Great job. It looks like that's going to bring in number 18. Or number 16, I'm sorry, Lamonde. Two outs, one on for the Golden Norseman. Griggs checks the second, throws home. That one a little low. 1-0 count. Well, up next for your Vikings, they're going to be at Ozarks on Tuesday. That'll be tomorrow. Then they're going to be at Eastern Oklahoma State College, and then back home April 9th against Northern Oklahoma College, Tonkawa. Pitch there by Griggs. Foul ball by Ladonde makes it a 1-1 count. Of course, the Vikings come into this one now running that two-game losing streak after playing Western Oklahoma State College. They were out at their place. Lost that first one 13-0, and then lost the second one 11-1. So you're getting a little more at bat here, which is good. Of course, Vikings are 16-3 at home, and that's going to be strike 2 called.
Another nice one, yeah. We need one more of those. Let's move on.
Griggs trying to get out of the top of the 8th here and get back to the bats. Give themselves another opportunity here to see if they can get something going. And sends that one center field. It's going deep. And that's just a long out, as that's going to take us from the top of the 8th. We're going to the bottom coming up after here on Viking TV.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
People from all over save at the pre-owned mega sale, and it's here in the River Valley at Blue Ribbon in Salisol. Through Saturday only, nearly 200 high-quality pre-owned vehicles are marked for immediate sale. Don't miss it.
Blue Ribbon Salisol, home of the low-price cars.
Save thousands at the pre-owned mega sale now at Blue Ribbon in Salisol. Chevy, Ford, Ram, Jeep, Toyota, Honda, Nissan, and more, all priced to sell. Hurry in through Saturday.
Blue Ribbon Salisol, home of the low-price cars.
And welcome back here to Poto, Oklahoma on the campus of the Carl Albert State College Vikings. Right now, trailing the NEO Golden Norsemen 10-8, trying to get something going here as we go bottom of the 8th. Lewis still on the mound. And due up is Christian. Got Christian, Wooten, and Follendor will be up here for your Vikings, who have been quiet here the last 2 innings. Bottom of the 5th, we came alive with grand slam, a lot of hits, but just really haven't seen much going since then. NEO has had 12 hits so far, 10 runs, and Christian tries to put that one in the play. Foul ball. So it'll be an 0-1 count. Lewis with the pitch. Christian with the hit. Foul ball. You may hear that one bounce off of a utility shed out there. Oh, 2 count here for Christian. There's the pitch. And ball 1. We have a moment here. I do want to give a big shout out to Carl Albert State College for allowing us to be out here and broadcast these games this season. It's been a lot of fun so far. Got a few more games to go. And there's going to be a strike call, strike 3 for out number 1. I think that one would have been, that one might have been talked about a little bit. Yeah, quite a few didn't like that one. They thought it was too far inside, but looks like Christian could have got a piece of it if he wanted it, so they called him an out.
I could have a few comments about it, but I'm not going to.
He's trying to save it on that
I'm
one.
going to leave that one alone.
Yeah. Lewis the pitch there, strike called. Tucker Wooten at the plate here. 0-1. Gets a piece of it. 0-2 count with 1 out.
Yeah, I don't know if you've realized or not, but I can be very opinionated every once in a while.
You don't say.
It happens. It's been known to happen with me.
And our listener said a good amen. Lewis the pitch here. Wooten gets underneath it, but it goes foul. At this point, you're really just trying to get a man on. You just need a ball to get into play. Lewis the pitch here. And that's going to be called ball 1. 1-2 count. It's interesting where his strike zone's located. This ref's strike zone, I'm not entirely sure where he's got
It's
it.
like triangulated or something.
Right. And it puts that one into play. It goes out to left field. Couldn't get a handle on it, so he will get on base. That's what we needed. Good job, Wooten. Just mishandled there by shortstop.
But we will take it.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's going to send Grant Follendor, number 19, to the plate here for the Vikings. There's the pitch, and That one's going to be outside, ball 1. 1-0 count with 1 out. 1 on for the Vikings. Tying run at the plate here for Follendor. And pitch by Lewis. Follendor puts it into play, drives it to right field. Does it stay fair? I'm going to say foul. 1-2. Man, just again, I think the wind got a piece of it because the way that was going. If that stayed
you
fair,
can see it curve.
Yeah, if that one stays fair, that's in play. Man, he was going to make something happen there.
That would have been a double at least. Yeah.
Either way, 1-1 count, 1 out. Lewis the pitch, make it a 2-1 count now. Now's the time to get things going. You're only going to have one more chance at bats. You got to make this one count. Lewis the pitch and gets a piece of that one. Follendor sends it straight up, and it's trailing back now, and it'll go foul. Again, that wind, man, he sent that one straight up, and it just came right back at us. It is nullified a lot of big hits this afternoon for sure. 2-2 count, 1 out. Wooten on first. Lewis the pitch. Follendor swing and a miss. That'll be out number 2. That'll send up number 22, Gilbert Santiago, for your Vikings.
I'm feeling good about this one. Feeling good. I'm feeling this is a moment for Santiago.
That's it.
Feeling good about this.
Of course, Santiago is the tying run, so he gets a big hit here. Would be nice to see a double out of this. Lewis with the pitch, and they'll go to second, and that's going to be the out they needed, and that's going to end the inning. And that has just been the story of the afternoon. It seems like the Vikings have tried to get something going, and every time it's just not happened for them. So we'll be right back.
Not every time.
Well, just about. When they needed a hit, there's been kind of a drought there since the bottom of the 5th. It's been kind of a drought.
We just need that boost.
We need one big hit here, and you got one more chance coming up. We'll be right back here on Viking TV.
C2 Supply in Poto has what it takes to back you up. From industrial tools to safety gear, welding supplies to hardware. If you need it to get the job done, C2's got it. No gimmicks, no waiting, just the parts, products, power, and service you need right here, right now. Stop by C2 on North Broadway Street, where they specialize in hydraulic and industrial supplies, including motors, batteries, hoses, and oils. C2 Supply, Poto's source for serious work. Stronger, tougher, local. C2 Supply.
First National Bank has been your local bank for longer than most can remember. We believe that when our customers thrive, our communities thrive. That's why First National Bank has been committed for over 110 years to providing reliable banking, face-to-face service, state-of-the-art mobile or online banking. Our most important assets will always be our customers. When you choose First National Bank, your money is invested into the community, providing loans, local support, and jobs, making our communities better places to live. First National Bank. Local lenders, local decisions.
All right, we're back here at Carl Albert State College. Griggs back at the mound for the Vikings as he's trying to get us out of this one quickly so we can get back to try one more time here as we're going top of the 9th. We'll get one more chance at the bats. We got to play some defense first, though, to get there. As Guillemette makes his way to the plate.
We need 3 outs really quick here.
Yeah, just 3 up, 3 down. Let's get it going.
No runs. No hits.
There you go. That's how you need to do it right there. 0-1 count. Griggs with the pitch and the strike. That one's going to be outside, ball 1. 1-1 count. We're here top of the 9th. That'll be strike. 1-2 count. Brings the pitch. And that's going to be strike. Yeah, out number 1. That's what we're talking about. Great pitch in there by Griggs at that at bat. Man, that was great. It was our first out here, top of the 9th. And then we'll send up, it's like number 29. With Golden Norseman, that's going to be Jackson Garcia. Ball 1 called on that pitch. And that one, foul ball. 1-1 count with 1 out. Nobody on for NEO. And that's going to be strike 2 called. 1-2 count here for Garcia. Griggs with the pitch. And strike 3 called. Out number 2. 2 up, 2 down.
Stay. That's what we just need to stay focused here and just get this last one. Let's get out of here. Let's go for it. Let's get some big runs in here.
Get back to the bats. That's going to bring up Anderson, the lefty, Caleb Anderson, for the Golden Norseman. It's going to be too far inside. Ball 1. Looks like that one just got away from him again. I do like how Griggs, when he says it's my bad, that's on me. He takes the ownership of it. It's a big deal in my eyes. Griggs the pitch here, too far inside. Anderson trying to get out of the way there. Makes it a 2-0 count. 2 outs. There's the pitch, and Anderson gets a piece of it. Foul ball. 2-1 count. Gets a piece of that one, sends it deep to left field. It's going, and it's going to be caught, and that's going to take us to the bottom of the 9th. Last chance for the Vikings to make something happen here in this one. Down 10-8. We'll be right back here on Viking TV.
Fun, funky, elegant. At the Purple Plume, they have something for every kind of woman. Poto's premier boutique, the Purple Plume, offers a rich variety of clothing, accessories, and jewelry. For dressing to the nines or just dressing for the 9 to 5, there are clothes for every mood. They also offer a selection of items ideal for the home and the family. The Purple Plume, for your one-of-a-kind boutique experience in historic downtown Poto. For more than 50 years, manager Jim Cook and his staff at Evans and Miller Funeral Homes have been serving and helping LaFleur County residents honor their loved ones. They are committed to providing the highest quality funeral services for a fair and reasonable cost, from full traditional services to cremations with a combination of service options. They are here to serve you and your family in your time of need. Evans and Miller Funeral Homes, a tradition of trust for over 200 years.
And welcome back in here, Mark Pollard Park, as your Vikings getting set to go back to bat here after a quick top of the 9th. Griggs did exactly what he needed to do to give his team a chance here, and now it's all up to the offense. See if we can get some hits here. It's been quiet the last 3 innings for the Vikings. Had a couple of hits here and there, but haven't been able to capitalize, get some runs across the plate, so we'll see what they do here as they're going to continue. It looks like the Golden Norseman, and they're going to keep Lewis in there, and I'm, we've kind of talked about it. I think his pitching styles, I think it's kind of shaking some things up for the Vikings.
It's disorienting even to watch him, let alone being batting up against him.
For me, it's something you see. Or it's something that you know pitching is pitching, But when it comes to that kind of style, I do wonder how much of that is played in here.
Well, I was saying earlier, just watching him from our point of view, it's mesmerizing.
Right.
But he's got a way of making that ball come right into there and hit those strikes. And
Brett Eves up to bat here for the Vikings. It'll be ball one, 1-0 count. Again, this is the last chance for Carl Albert to try and tack on. We need 3 runs to win, 2 to tie. Send it into an extra inning. And that's going to be ball number 2. Another pitch there by Eves. That's going to be a ball 3. So 3-0 count here. Or excuse me, pitch by Lewis. It's going to be a 3-0 count for Eves. Make it oh, wow. We're going to call that one strike.
fascinating.
3-1 count here for Eves.
From up here, it did not look that way at all, did it?
No, where we're sitting, but we're not down on the field, so I get it. And he gets a piece of that one, sends it foul ball down the first base line. So it's going to be a full count here for Eves. So Lewis, again, doing what he's been doing for most of the evening here. I mean, it looks like he's going to give up a walk, and then all of a sudden it's, full count once again. He's doing a good job there. That's going to be ball 4, though. That will put Eves on first.
I was getting ready to say, if that one's not a ball, I need to move where I'm sitting.
I'm going to go down there and sit by the ref and see if I can see how he's doing. Give him a check here as Brentley Brown makes his way to the plate here for the Vikings. 1 on, no outs. So Brown gets a hit here. Sends this thing out of the park. He'd be the tying run. Throw to first there just to make sure Eves is keeping him honest out there at first. Give a quick shout out to KC and Joe. Not to be confused with Casey and JoJo. But KC and Joe for being here with us this afternoon. Joe doing a great job. And producer Casey out there running our camera. Guys are doing a great job. Thank you for your help. 0-1 count here for Brown. Gets a piece of that one. Does go foul ball. So 0-2 count now.
Oh, got any more of that Ghost energy drink left?
No, I have finally, after most of the day, I've finally finished it off.
I think I might need some of that for the last bit here.
Lewis checks first. And Eves gets back. Of course, this is Carl Albert's bread and butter, man. They're great at stealing. They're great at stealing those bases.
Whoa, my goodness.
And there's going to be a hit there on Brown. Brown's going to go to first, and now 2 on for the Vikings. And it looks like Coach might want to finally talk to Lewis.
Think they'll make a change, or do you think they're just going to?
Nah, he's probably just going to go out there and calm him down. I don't see it being a change just yet. Maybe if he gets another runner on, there would probably be a change, because at that time it's the second time he'll hit the mound. So then you have to make a change after that.
Just my opinion. If he did, I think that might be to our advantage at this point, based on.
Well, that depends. Is the fresh arm going to be what you need in this?
I don't know, but we don't know. It's just the style, or just
But here's the thing: we are going
evenly matched thing.
They went to talk to him because we are going top of the order here, because you can see Joaquin is making his way out.
Yeah.
So we are top of the order once again. Of course, Joaquin known for putting the ball in play. So here's the thing: Joaquin is the winning. He would be the winning run right here.
He would.
So if he gets a piece of this, sends it out of the park as he's known to do. I mean, you're talking ball game here.
Let's get this wind to calm down a little bit. Let's get just the right pitch, and let's hope for the best here.
You're talking ball game if he gets a piece of it, and he's known to do it. It would be a 3-run shot. And that's going to be strike 1 called, 0-1 count. Still no outs, but we've got 2 on. Joaquin at the plate right now. He's already had a grand slam once in this game. Lewis the pitch, and that one's going to be outside. He's going to call him safe, so that'll be ball 1. 1-1 count. Lewis the pitch. Joaquin with the hit. Puts it into play, and can they get him to first? And he beats the throw. Oh, they're going to call him out just by inches. I would say inches. But it does advance 2 runners. Now we have 2 in scoring position. The tying runs are on. Winning run coming up to the plate here, and Torres, the speedster. I mean, this is a guy that when he gets going, you ask the question, that thing got a Hemi in it? Yes, it does. And there's a hit there, and it's going to be called foul ball. 0-1 count here, 1 out. Oh, ref has called time here. We're going to get that ball out of the outfield there. There we go. There's the pitch. And Torres, let's see if they can call him safe. Ball. So 1-1 count. Everybody's starting to get a little rowdy out there. You feel the tension rising right now.
Right.
You are top of your order here, so this is where you want to be if you're Carl Albert. Lewis the pitch, and that's going to be a ball 2. 2-1 count here for Torres. Only 1 out for the Vikings.
I think there might be a pitching change if he gets him on base by balls.
And that's going to be strike called, 2-2.
Yeah. I mean,
Torres is kind of like, wait a minute. No, I will say Lewis he did a great job on that one. And he gets a piece of it. Torres sends it out to right field. And let's see if they get underneath it. They do, but they're going to go ahead. So Torres is out, so that's 2 outs now. Lewis, his defense coming in clutch for him here at the end of this, near the end of this one. Oh, time called here. Like we're going to change out runners. Yeah, they're going to send in number 10, Ledesma. Jose Ledesma here. It's a base runner. Speedster, trying to put your speed out there. That sends number 16, Corbin Blease, to the plate. Two-out rally, we need it. 2-1. Got 2 outs. Blease just needs to put the ball into play. Gets a hit, and it's going to be foul ball. 0-1 count. All he's got to do is put it in play. And ball too far inside. 1-1 count. Carl Albert with 2 runners in scoring position here. Ledesma on second. Eves on third. And that ball gets away from him. Eves is coming home. And he's going to get there. That'll give us 1 run back. Now makes it a 10-9 ball game. Ledesma on third. 1-1 count, 2 outs here for Blease. Or sorry, 2-1.
It's driving me nuts.
Oh, this makes great baseball right here. 2-1, 2 outs. Just got to get it in play. And strike 2 called. 2-2. 2-2 count with 2 outs. Lewis with the pitch. Not too far outside. Full count now. 3-2 here for Blease. 2 outs. Ledesma at third. Got to put this one into play.
This is it.
Lewis with the pitch. And they get a piece of it. And they send it out to right. Blease gets it into play. And that will send the tying run into home with Blease on first. So we're now tied up 10-10. Wow, there may be there's going to be a pitching change that takes place here.
And like I said, I think that may be to our advantage, possibly.
And that's going to be the end of Lewis's day. And we're going to step aside. We'll be right back on this exciting finish here on Viking TV.
Since 1902, Central National Bank has been serving Eastern Oklahoma with outstanding customer service. Our staff is friendly and honest, and we value your business. Whether you need loans for farming, ranching, small business, or home, Central National Bank is a great choice. As a division of First National Bank Fort Smith, CNB has many locations to serve you. For all of your banking needs, let Central National Bank deliver the level of service that you deserve.
There's a Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers, serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area. Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
And we've got a pitching change here for the Golden Norsemen as we are all tied up. The Vikings have done exactly what they needed to do. They finally figured out the Lewis puzzle that has been just basically blocking them the last 3 innings, almost 4 innings. And now that sends in number 25, Henry Hutchins, to try and clean this thing up for the Norsemen and get them back to the bats. So Henry Hudson, he's the right-hander, sophomore out of Stillwater, Oklahoma.
Is that where Troy Aikman's from?
Oh, I thought he was from Henrietta.
Henrietta, that's right.
Yeah, he's from Henrietta.
I was off on that.
Close. Yeah, close. Henrietta, Stillwater. Hutchins comes into this one. He's had 2 wins on the season. He's pitched 13 innings. He's had 13 hits, 10 runs. He's hitting one. Excuse me.
I still can't get over the Edward Norton thing. It's still driving me nuts.
You're still thinking on that one?
You know, it's like I said during the break.
Oh my gosh. Listen, go home, give your wife a big old hug.
I will, even though she thinks Edward Norton is handsome.
I like the question mark at the end of that. Question mark? Hutchins with the pitch. Strike 1 called. He looks like
not
going to let it go, folks.
He looks like a horse.
He's just not going to let it go.
He's got a ginormous honker.
Christian, the big hit. It'll go third baseline, foul.
I'm done.
I'm over it.
I'm just saying, though.
Makes it 0-2 count here for Christian. 2 outs. Hutchins trying to get out of this one. Sends that one up. And they're trying to get underneath it, and it'll go foul ball. Still 0-2 count. 2 outs here for Christian. They got 1 on. Blease is on first. This is where, I mean, any baseball player, this is where you want to be.
Yeah, I mean, the right hit, game's over. The right pitch, the right hit, game's over.
Christian chomping at the bit to get a piece of this one. Wind is going to the left now. There's the pitch, and ball called. Ball 1, 1-2 count, 2 outs. So right now the wind, no matter what you do, the wind is going to send it, straight to the left. It's kind of like you're playing golf right now, you'd slice this one. Christian puts it into play. Shortstop has it, throws to second. That's the out they needed. But we're tied, so we're going to go to extra innings. We're going top of the 10th, and we come back here on Viking TV.
Ever wondered why your Mazzio's pizza tastes so good? In 3 words, Mazzio's Quality Pledge. We promise you real beef and sausage, real mozzarella, sauce prepared daily with Mazzio's special spices, dough made fresh every day, never frozen, and crisp garden veggies, freshly cut. For lunch or dinner, or any meal in between, each Mazzio's pizza promises top quality ingredients.
Mazzio's is better.
Red River Credit Union is expanding in Poto to serve you better. Stop by their branch at 2208 North Broadway or visit their Fort Smith location at 4300 Rogers Avenue, Suite 7. Everyday banking, lending, mortgages, you'll always get competitive rates and personal service. And coming soon, an all-new ITM in Poto with express teller services Monday through Saturday. Learn more at rrcu.com. Red River Credit Union. Banking the credit union way. Loan subject to approval, equal housing lender. NMLS 315545. Federally insured by NCUA.
And welcome back here. We are in the 10th inning. That's right, top of the 10th as the Vikings took care of business. There in the bottom of the 9th, gave themselves a chance here with 2 runs to make it a 10-10 ball game.
Top of the 10?
Top of the 10.
10-10.
10-10. Now we got to go back to the mound here. Griggs did a wonderful job there, top of the 9th, to give the Vikings a really good fighting chance. So we'll look see if he continues that here. As it looks like number 5. That's Zach Menard is going to make his way to the plate here for the Golden Norseman. That pitch too far inside. 1-0 count. Menard, this is going to be his first outing of the afternoon. And it's going to be ball 2. 2-0 count. Menard, the sophomore, again, out of Canada. Another Canadian. Big shout out to all of our Canadian watchers, listeners out there. Griggs into the pitch there. 2-1. I love my wife. She said, we need a winner, guys. I need my husband to come home. We need a winner. Oh, this is fun. Griggs with the pitch here. They put that one into play in the center field. And they have it, throws to first, but can't beat the third, can't get there in time. So that'll put 1 on for the Golden Norseman. Menard will be at first. And it looks like that will send Hughes to the plate here. Hughes, he's not from Canada. He's actually from Missouri. Out of Neosho, Missouri. Neosho. Know where that is. Griggs the pitch here. And Hughes shows bunt. Griggs with the pitch. And they try to steal second, and they will get there. They'll call him safe. So Menard is on, and Menard gets to second. Another stolen base there. So now the Norsemen, they got 1 in scoring position. Now you just got to send him around. And there's the pitch, swing, and foul ball. 0-2 count, no outs. Griggs checks second, throws home, too far inside. 1-0 count, or 1-2 count, sorry. The tension is palpable.
I forgot I'm even on talking on air here.
You're just watching a good baseball game now. And that pitch does go to the dirt. They throw to first. Can they get there in time?
Yeah.
That's the out they needed.
Good.
One out. They do have Menard on third now, though. All right, and we'll go back here. Top of the order is number 9, Rain Kreckelwetz. Will make his way. Another Canadian. Kreckelwetz knows how to get hits, so he's going to try here and see if he can help his team out. That's going to be ball 1. 1-0 count. 1 out. Griggs with the pitch. And it's going to be ball 2 called. And strike called there, 2-1. So 2-1 count here for Kreckelwetz. And puts that one into play. Gets it to second base, throws over to first, and they will get the out. But the Norsemen do get one in. Makes it an 11-10 ball game now. Norsemen back on top. That'll send Descaro, who's had a really big afternoon. Every time he's been up to plate, he's gotten on. So it's Griggs versus Descaro here. They need this out. 0-1 count. Griggs with the pitch. Descaro puts it right down center field. Can they get there? Can't get there in time. Descaro's going to go to second. They do throw it in here, and he's going to be cut off there for a double. I told you, every time he's been at bat, he has been a dangerous weapon for the Golden Norsemen this afternoon. Looks like he's going to take some equipment off here, hand it off to coach. And just 1 out away. Oh, time is called here. Looks like Marin's going to first. And it looks like Griggs, his afternoon is going to be done. While they make a pitching change, we're going to step aside here on Viking TV.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu.
So I wanted to talk with you and your mom today, Lily, because of some of the changes your friends and teachers have seen in you lately. And along with the incident the other day, you were with Derek when he was caught selling marijuana.
Yeah, he was selling it.
Honey, we know. But we care about you and want to know what's going on.
That's right. We'd like to understand it better and see how we might help. And if weed is a part of it, we want to make sure you know about the negative consequences for someone your age. So, can we talk?
Talk. They hear you.
Well, it's been a very close game today.
Yeah,
a lot of ups and downs.
A lot of ups and downs. It's been a roller coaster of an afternoon for both these teams. As we got a pitching change here for the Vikings, and it looks like they're sending in number 11, which we haven't seen him yet in this game. We haven't seen him, really, I haven't seen him yet this season since we've been calling, but Carlos Andres Santiago Suarez.
That's a cool name.
Yeah, you dang right that is.
I bet you he's going to do some cool stuff with a name that cool.
And he's about to make this happen right here. So Suarez on the mound here for the Vikings. Norsemen they have 2 on, 1 runner in scoring position right now. There's the pitch, and they send that one deep to right field, and that one may be gone. It is. That one is out of here. 3-run shot for the Norsemen. Ouch. Well, kind of like when the balloon deflates, you just kind of felt it all leave the ballpark there on that one.
Yeah.
Suarez going to.
I don't have a sound effect for that.
Get back up to here and see if he can help his team here. As now it's 14-10 after that 3-run shot. That 3-run homer there. Suarez with the pitch and strike called there. 0-1 count. That shot was by number 11, or excuse me, number 16. That's going to be Ladonde, had that 3-run shot there. Up to plate, Gulomete. Let's see if he hit him. Yep. I'm just going to call it. So he hit him, so he's going to go to first now. So moments ago, you had the intentional walk of Marin, which put Ladonde on. Ladonde took the 3-run shot, make it a 14-10 ball game, and now you've got Gulomete after the hit there by Suarez. Now he's on base. And that's going to send the ball out deep left field for Garcia. They get underneath it, and that ends the top of the 10th. So the Vikings, this is their last chance to try and get 4 runs to tie it or 5 runs to win it. We'll be back here on Viking TV.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
People from all over save at the pre-owned mega sale, and it's here in the River Valley at Blue Ribbon in Salisol. Through Saturday only, nearly 200 high-quality pre-owned vehicles are marked for immediate sale. Don't miss it.
Blue Ribbon Salisol, home of the low-price cars.
Save thousands at the pre-owned mega sale now at Blue Ribbon in Salisol. Chevy, Ford, Ram, Jeep, Toyota, Honda, Nissan, and more, all priced to sell. Hurry in through Saturday.
Blue Ribbon Salisol, home of the low-price cars.
And welcome back here to Mark Pollard Park, where just moments ago, Carl Albert in the top of the 10th. Now we're going to the bottom, and the Vikings, this is their last chance here. They've got to rally. You've got 4 runs to tie, 5 runs to keep going, or 5 runs to take the win here. And we were talking to the break there. It was a calculated risk for the intentional walk that did not pay off.
No,
and
not
sometimes
this time.
that's the game.
It may have, but it didn't this time.
So now the Vikings down 14-10. And they've got a pitcher who's basically brand new. I mean, Hutchins comes into this one. He's only seen 1 inning of action so far. And up to bat here for Carl Albert, going to be Tucker Wooten. See if Wooten can get the party started here. And he sends that one deep to center field. Can they get underneath it, or will it go over the wall? They do get under it for the first out.
That was almost out of here.
And I would say the wind caught it, but there was no wind really in that pitch because I looked at the flags during that one. There wasn't really any movement. Man.
It was close, though. I mean,
yeah. Wooten gave it his all.
A few more feet, it would have been in the woods.
He gave what he could do. So now he did what he could, and now that brings Grant Follendor up for the Vikings. See what the lefty can do against Hutchins. 0-1 count after that pitch. And that one's going to be outside. One with one out. Outside, ball 2. Outside, ball 3. 3-1 count here for Follendor. And Hutchins with the pitch. And that one's going to be ball 4. So Follendor, he'll go to first. All right, we've got one on now. And that's going to bring up number 22, Gilbert Santiago.
Santiago.
There it is. Yeah, the sound effects. That's what we need more of. Now he's pumped up. One out, and Santiago goes to the plate here. Hutchins throws to first, tries to get Follendor. Follendor's back safely.
Wasn't he the one that we said would be a great cologne name?
Oh, yeah, Santiago. Yeah, we talked about that before.
I'd wear it.
What are you wearing? Santiago.
Santiago.
Again with the effects buttons, man. It's the last thing they should have ever given us. Joe is going to snip it before we come to the next game.
You smell amazing.
I'm wearing
Santiago.
Pitch there by Hutchins. And that's going to be strike 2. So we got a 1-2 count here with one out. Here's a pitch. Santiago swings. Well, let's say that's strike 2. 1-2 count. 1-2 count, one out. Follendor on first. Santiago at the plate. And throw there. Santiago gets nailed in the hand. So he will go to first. Golly, I felt that one up here. Look at him. He's trying to shake it off. But man, I felt that one here.
Yeah, it stung a little bit.
But either way, he's on now. Now we got 2 on. Brett Eves makes his way to the plate.
He looks fired up.
Another guy that, man, that last inning, he put one into play that was absolutely needed. Got to do it here again. Continue to rally the troops. And that's going to be strike called. 0-1 count. Just need a big hit here. That one's going to be ball. Ball 1. It will advance the runners.
Yeah, come on.
They're going to first and second. So now Santiago on second. Follendor on third. We got 2 runners in scoring position, folks. Eves is going to try and put this one into play. And I wouldn't be surprised if he just puts it right there in right field.
Would be nice.
Finds that sweet spot right there over the second baseman's head. And he gets a piece of it, puts it into play. Second base scoops it up, gets him out at first, but we got a run to come in. So we got 1. 14-11 now. Still got 1 on. As we go back. Sorry, as we go Bentley Brown. Oh, looks like we got a change here. I apologize. That brings in number 9, Guzman.
And that was 2 outs, right?
Yep, 2 outs. Guzman on. The lefty comes in. Hutchins with the pitch. And loses that one. The catcher can't get to it. They throw back to home.
He's in.
And then Santiago is going to get to the house, which makes it 14-12. Oh, man. Hold on tight, folks. We got a little something coming in here. All right. Now we just need Guzman to get on. And then the tying run be at the plate. Hutchins with the pitch. And strike called. 1-1 count with 2 outs. Hutchins with the pitch here. Guzman with the swing and a go foul. 1-2 count. And it's going to be ball. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Be a little too high, looks like. So now we're full count. 3-2. This could be it. 3-2 with 2 outs. Hutchins versus Guzman. Who wants it more? Hutchins with the pitch. Outside. That's going to put Guzman on first. Ball 4. Tying run comes to the plate here. Oh, and look who it is, number 14, Joaquin. The man that can bring the heat at any point in time.
How glorious would it be if he knocks it right out of the park? And I mean, I'm totally okay with going into an 11th.
Oh, we would, and it would be an exciting. Looks like we're having some equipment issues over here. We're trying to change some things up. Little strategy talk over there on first. Little strategy talk, little strategizing going on. Got Guzman on first. Joaquin up to bat here. Hutchins with the pitch. And too far inside, ball 1. And Joaquin gets a piece of that one, sends it deep to left field. Oh, foul ball. Oh, my gosh. It just went foul.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my heart was like, yes, let's roll, baby. All right, 1-1 count, 2 outs. Hutchins with a pitch. Joaquin puts it into play. Fair ball down third base line.
Fair ball.
That's 2 runners coming around. Guzman's going to go to third. Joaquin's going to go to second. Guzman's still going. He's coming to home. They're going to hold up Joaquin at second, but Guzman gets his way home.
14-13. There we go.
That gives us, oh my gosh, the winning run comes to the plate now, and it comes to the plate in form of number 16, Corbin Blease.
I got to take a break.
Or excuse me, number 0, Torres. So Torres is coming. Looks like they might want to talk about it here with Hutchins and see how he's feeling.
He's fine.
Holy cow, guys. This is just...
Keep him there.
My heart's racing right now. We're going to go to break. We'll be coming back right here on Viking TV.
C2 Supply in Poto has what it takes to back you up. From industrial tools to safety gear, welding supplies to hardware. If you need it to get the job done, C2's got it. No gimmicks, no waiting, just the parts, products, power, and service you need right here, right now. Stop by C2 on North Broadway Street, where they specialize in hydraulic and industrial supplies, including motors, batteries, hoses, and oils. C2 Supply, Poto's source for serious work. Stronger, tougher, local. C2 Supply.
First National Bank has been your local bank for longer than most can remember. We believe that when our customers thrive, our communities thrive. That's why First National Bank has been committed for over 110 years to providing reliable banking, face-to-face service, state-of-the-art mobile or online banking. Our most important assets will always be our customers. When you choose First National Bank, your money is invested into the community, providing loans, local support, and jobs, making our communities better places to live. First National Bank. Local lenders, local decisions.
And we're back here inside Mark Pollard Park, where, guys, we've got a great one in store for you. The Vikings refuse to go away. The Norsemen trying to make changes as they bring in a new pitcher, number 30, another Canadian.
You going to give it a shot? You're going to give it a shot?
I'm not going to give it a shot because I'm not going to mess it up.
We were discussing his last name
there. No, Mom and Dad, I'm not even going to try it. Just know that
I'm
number 30.
I'm going to give it a shot.
Go ahead.
Yamagatian. Or Jamagachin. Or Jamagachin?
I'm going to go with Andrew. That's the name his mom and daddy gave him.
First name Andrew. Easy first name.
I'm going to go with it because I don't want to mess anybody up. Mom, Dad, you're listening. Your boys got a chance to win it here for the Norsemen. They just need one out. Torres is at the plate here for the Vikings. And as we were talking moments ago with some of the guys up here, he's 0-4 on the day. He's due. That's going to be ball one called. 1-0 count here. So Torres, he's due for the day, y'all.
Come on.
It's time to cash in.
Come on, Torres.
He gets this hit. It is game over. And that one's going to be called ball two.
I'm sending positive energy to you.
2-0 count. Oh, ref checks to the side here. Yeah, 2-0 count. Folks, if you're just tuning in, you are tuning into one heck of a ball game. It's been a back-and-forth slugfest all afternoon. Carl Albert has the winning run at home right now. Torres, here's the pitch, and that ball three is going to be called. So 3-0 count here for Torres. 2 outs. We are at the bottom of the 10th. Torres gets around. We get Joaquin home. We've got the tying run on second. Ball 4. Nope. Strike 1.
Called that a strike. Okay.
3-1 count here for Torres now. Joaquin on second. Torres at the plate. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be strike number 2. Full count here. This could be the ball game, folks. Hold on to your seats. Number 30 with the pitch. And that's going to be called ball 4. So Torres is going to go to first base. And that's going to send Blease to the plate for a chance to win it for the Vikings. If your heart's not racing, you better get yourself checked.
I'm glad I didn't drink any more caffeine. That's good.
No more ghosts needed, y'all. There's the pitch. Blease with the swing, and it's going to be foul ball. 1-0 count. 2 outs. Carl Albert still in it, still fighting, still swinging as they have been all day long. It's been a great afternoon of baseball here, and we are excited to be a part of it here at Carl Albert State College. There's the pitch. That one's too far outside. Ball 1. 1-1 count. 2 outs. Here's the pitch, and Blease takes a swing, foul ball. Man, if he straightened that out, that thing was gone. He had every bit of it. 1-2 count. Again, this could be the ball game here. Andrew doesn't like what he sees, shakes him off, doesn't like that one either. They lock in here. Here's the pitch, and gets a piece of it. Blease sends it out to left field. Can they get underneath it? They can't, and the catch is made. Oh, that's the final out of the game.
What a catch, though.
What a play made by left field to give the Norsemen the game. A 14-13 battle. I mean, an absolute battle. My hat's off to both teams. The Vikings, man, they just kept swinging, kept coming back in this game. Man, I don't know. That was awesome. Game of the year right there. I got to put that down for game of the year. If that's not sent into Sports Center tonight.
I'm going to have to say no on that, just simply because we didn't win.
No, I'm saying game of the year still because the way that one went back and forth. And if I'm a Norseman, I'm sending that into Sports Center top 10 because that was a play out in left field that they needed to make, and they did a great job. So
that was a good catch.
Hats off to those, Enio. But, man, heartbreaker for the Vikings for sure. But it's been a great afternoon of baseball. Hey, make sure you join us tomorrow. Doubleheader. We're headed over for some softball action. Game 1 is going to start 1 o'clock. Game 2 will follow after 3 o'clock as your Lady Vikings get set to take on UA Rich Mountain. I want to give a big shout out to Casey out there, camera. Joe, thanks for producing this. Big Dave, appreciate you as always calling it with me. I'm Kyle, and you have been watching Viking TV.
For more than 50 years, manager Jim Cook and his staff at Evans and Miller Funeral Homes have been serving and helping LaFleur County residents honor their loved ones. They are committed to providing the highest quality funeral services for a fair and reasonable cost, from full traditional services to cremations with a combination of service options. They are here to serve you and your family in your time of need. Evans and Miller Funeral Homes, a tradition of trust for over 200 years.
There's a Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers, serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area. Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
First National Bank has been your local bank for longer than most can remember. We believe that when our customers thrive, our communities thrive. That's why First National Bank has been committed for over 110 years to providing reliable banking, face-to-face service, state-of-the-art mobile or online banking. Our most important assets will always be our customers. When you choose First National Bank, your money is invested into the community, providing loans, local support, and jobs, making our communities better places to live. First National Bank. Local lenders, local decisions.
This is Viking TV.